I'm gonna play the intro for the game before
Okay.
we get into it. Everyone got the bot adjusted to their liking?
Yep.
Yes.
Everything's
Awesome.
looking good on my
All
end.
right, let's get it.
All right.
Doc Leibowitz. So, uh, images pour into your mind like a fog. You hear thoughts in your head that aren't your own, yet command you to sit still and be quiet. You are in a dark, circular metal room before three large flickering computer screens and cannot move a muscle. The center screen comes to life with the image of a symbol, a green W within a triangle within a circle. Audio from the system begins to play. The center screen introduces itself as warden, judge, and jury. It sounds like one of those old world holotape legal dramas, yet you get the sense that you are part of this simulated trial. Warden talks to itself as the voice of the judge relays instructions to the jury, after which Warden hands the floor over to the prosecutor for their opening statement. The leftmost screen comes to life with the caricature of a man wearing a white top hat and navy blue jacket. Audio continues to play, and the man introduces himself as Uncle Sam, prosecution. Uncle Sam tells the jury that during his trial, he will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you, Victor Presper, prisoner 10, are responsible for crimes against the United States of America. Though your head is in a daze, you know for certain that you are not Victor Presper. Nevertheless, the accusations are levied against you. Communist sympathy, espionage and whistleblowing, inciting civil unrest, attempted bombings of Congress, government and military sabotage, and an attempt to hijack an orbital satellite to strike Washington, D.C. with nuclear weapons. Like a feverish nightmare, time seems to pass at both a crawl and almost instantly. When Uncle Sam finishes his opening statement, Warden hands the floor over to the defender for their opening statement. The rightmost screen comes to life with the red silhouette of a man in a trench coat and fedora. Audio continues to play, and the man introduces himself as Red Menace, defense. Red Menace tells the jury that during his trial, he will provide much needed context regarding you, Victor Presper, prisoner 10, that will undoubtedly prove your innocence. Once again, you hear that name, and your dazed mind distinctly reminds you that you are not Victor Presper. Nevertheless, the context is given. Details of you working for the government, forced to create a lethal biological weapon to be used on China at the behest of the Department of Defense. The same weapon that would leak and result in the new plague virus. Like a feverish nightmare, time seems to pass at both a crawl and almost instantly. When Red Menace finishes his opening statement, Warden continues and announces a short break before the trial begins. The system then crashes and reboots continuously. After a while, all three computer screens return, and as if the trial was held without your presence, Warden announces that the jury has reached a verdict. Victor Presper, prisoner 10, has been unanimously found guilty on all counts. The system then crashes and reboots once more, and this time only Warden's screen returns, and he addresses you personally. Warden states that you are by far the most dangerous and anti-American convict he's ever had to sentence, and that includes other prisoners such as high-profile Chinese spies and assassins. You are sentenced to multiple consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Furthermore, you are selected to undergo a specialized initiative for purposes of re-education and reconditioning until such a time that you can be of service to the country you betrayed. Warden adjourns the court, and you are stunned by a flashing, blinding light. Now, Doc, you wake up in a bed within a small, rusted metal cell. Your head is foggy, but as your eyes adjust to your surroundings, you realize that was no dream you just had. You're wearing a single-piece gray jumpsuit with an orange stripe around the neck and down the middle. And weighing down your left wrist is a device biometrically sealed onto you. The name etched onto it reads Prison Boy. Your cell is furnished with a toilet, locker, and small sink. There is no window. Instead, your cell has a semi-sunlight built into the ceiling above.
What was the last? What's the the last thing I remember. I assume like I wasn't like attacked and brought here, right? Like
The last thing you remember would probably be wandering the open wastes, wherever you may call home, and suddenly waking up in that dark metal room.
okay, I got you. So they wiped me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna get up and drink some water
Okay.
from the sink. Does it work?
It works, and there's no rats.
Okay. Okay. All right. Awesome. Excellent. I'll drink some water. I'm gonna check the locker. Is there anything in the locker?
There's nothing in the locker.
All right. And then the door is like a. It's not like a force field, right? Like there's like an actual metal door there.
It's an actual metal, like, gated door, like those old world prisons. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's got like bars and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna. What's the hallway look like? Are there
Yeah.
other doors with bars?
There are. You see that the cell sector is a large panopticon. There appears to be about 5 floors of cells that circle around a large center spire. Um, on all sides of that spire, pointing in all directions, are security cameras, speakers, and monitors that display security footage and messages such as "Please stand by," "Warden sees all," "Remember your code," "Challenge," "Opportunity," "Discipline," "Ethics."
Hmm. I'm gonna say to myself, I'm gonna actually, Doc Leibowitz is gonna go, and you said that there's a light in my cell, right?
Yeah, semi-sunlight. It replicates the advantages of sunlight.
I got you. Um, is there like, are all the other cells illuminated?
Some are illuminated. Some the lights have uh, long since faded.
Okay, all right. Could I surmise? I don't know. I was gonna say, could I surmise whether or not they're illuminated because there's people in them? But I don't know if I could just get that
From
immediately.
where you're standing, you don't see anyone.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of go up to the bars, and I'm gonna do that prison thing where I'm gonna have like my hands hanging out the other side, you know.
Yeah. Well, by doing so, you realize that your cell door is unlocked, allowing you to just simply exit into the larger cell sector 3.
Well, well, now that's mighty peculiar, Doc Leibowitz says to himself, and he is gonna exit, and
All right.
he's gonna yell out, "Well, anybody else out here?" And I assume it echoes cinematically in the
Yeah.
large panopticon room.
It echoes, and the only ears it falls on are Flynn and Happy Sampson.
Okay, nice, nice.
Well, who's asking?
Name's Doc Leibowitz. I yell back out, and it echoes. Doc Leibowitz, Leibowitz, Leibowitz.
You hear Flynn yell out, "What's a doctor doing in prison?"
Well, now that's a good question. Somewhat wondering that myself.
Both Flynn and Happy Sampson's cells are also open, so if you'd like to walk out onto the tier, you're completely free to do so.
Flynn will poke his head out very slowly. And
Yeah,
look
could
down the
could
hallway.
could I get like a good look around now that I'm like out here?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So you see that within some of the cells are the skeletons of former prisoners long gone, um, and they don't appear to be wearing prison boys. Um, on the bottommost floor of the cell sector are 4 destroyed protectrons, and These protectrons appear to be beyond repair, as some of their components have been salvaged by whatever or whoever took them out. There's spatters of oil puddled on the floor, and you notice burn marks around the walls. You also see in each cardinal direction of the Panopticon doors that lead to different areas of Cell Sector 3. And each door is labeled by an illuminated sign.
What do the signs say?
Showers, gymnasium, recreation room, and transit station.
Okay, all right.
Um,
I'm gonna look at all of those, and Doc Leibowitz's eyes linger on the transit station sign for a little bit longer than the other ones, and he yells back out into the nothingness that the disembodied voices are coming from. He'll go, what do y'all reckon we maybe meet up? Think this predicament we found ourselves in through a little bit.
Happy will be cautiously approaching Doc at this point. Are you sure we're supposed to be outside of our cells right now?
I'm gonna jump a little bit because I wasn't aware that Happy was even here. This is my first time hearing a voice besides Flynn's. But I'm gonna recover quickly and be like, I reckon if they meant for us to be locked up inside, we'd still be locked up. But
I guess that's a
seems to me they're letting us go. Best bet might be for us to just make our way out of here, maybe through there. And he points over his shoulder with his thumb to the transit station sign.
Well, it
Flynn's
does.
kind of when you hear him, he's like, it sounds like he's doing stuff, and what he's doing is he's like started going around to the different cells with the dead guys in them, and he's looking to see if there's anything in there, like checking pockets and like the old tattered jumpsuits,
Yeah.
all that, like checking. He's looking for anything.
Sure.
And like he's calling out, like you know how when like your mom would call you and you're just all distracted, like, yeah, I'm coming.
So Flynn, you would find about 5 bobby pins in some of the lockers and some of the skeletons, some on the floor. You collect about five bobby pins.
Some of the women in Laramie used to have this.
You also see atop one of the lockers a broken radio.
Any of you guys good with technology?
Can't say that I am.
Well, I'll grab the radio. Kind of awkward. Is it like a little handheld radio, like a walkie-talkie, or is it a full-on like 50s?
It's like a 50s radio.
That might be a bit too awkward to carry around.
Doctor, you wouldn't happen to know a thing or two about technology or radio, would you?
Well, back on the range, we didn't have ourselves a radio, but I do get to fixing things up pretty well. I fix people up mighty fine, so you know what? Maybe I'll have a go at it. Why don't you bring that on down here? He calls up at the cell he heard your voice from.
But Flynn gets it, and he kind of struggles because he's very scrawny and like very lanky. He has a small frame trait for reference, so he really struggles with it. But once he's got it, he kind of brings it out slowly and like looking really awkward as he lumbers up to you carrying this radio, and he just hands it over to so he doesn't know who either of you are because he's only heard your voices.
Yeah, no, of course.
So he just hands it to the first one he sees and says, and he thinks whoever he's handed it to is Doc, so he's gonna go, I happen to know a little bit about medical purposes, so from one learned man to another, what do you reckon might be wrong with this radio?
Well, let's have a good look at it, and I'm gonna do a repair check, right?
Awesome.
I assume
Yeah, first
is
roll.
what we're doing here, yeah.
Repair check. Absolutely.
Ooh, my repair is
Oh.
26. So,
You cannot parse the problem.
but
Can I
while
can
I'm
I
while I'm
help?
failing to do that, I will be like, what's your fellas' names, by the way?
My name's Flynn, and I give him like a finger gun and like a I click my tongue and wink at him. Flynn,
Pleased
you
to
know.
meet you, Flynn.
Name's Happy Sampson.
Happy
Damn good to
Sampson.
meet
That's
you.
a mighty fine name. Pleased to
And
meet you.
And
can I help the doc with the repair roll? Maybe give him advantage, like
Uh,
pointing things out. Maybe.
yeah, sure. I'll give you one more roll.
and shall we call you Doctor?
You can just call me Doc. I don't. It's what most folks have called me that I know.
Sounds good, Doc.
Seems only appropriate to keep it going.
I'll give Doc Leibowitz another attempt at the repair check, unless
Oh,
you want to take advantage for a spin. Flynn.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Unless Flynn has a higher skill than 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unless it's this radio here. That would be mighty handy if y'all could fix that.
All right. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah. Do you want to? You said I gave you advantage, kind of like oh maybe try like putting this wire here or something. See if you can land at 26.
Nope.
That didn't help at all.
Yeah. No,
Best,
I reckon this piece of equipment's busted up real good, fellas. Sorry to
There's just like
say.
a big
best not
piece
we waste
missing
our
on the other
time
side.
here. We ought to be moving, I reckon.
Happy Samson, that is astute advice. I think we should head on over to that transit station there. I think that might be our way out of here.
Uh,
Transit, huh? Will you why don't you remind me what that big old word means? Up in Wyoming where I'm from, where I'm out of, we don't really use that word.
Well, we didn't use it much in Idaho either, but it's a word from ancient times, back before the Great War. You understand? It means trains and cars and things of that nature. If you're familiar with those.
I see. Yeah, that must be where
Y-
the tran comes with train. I get it. All right.
Yeah, something of that nature, and it speaks to the moving of passengers. You see, and I was thinking that maybe those passengers could be us, gentlemen.
I am right there with you. One step in front of the other. Let's go,
All right,
my learned friend.
all right. Let's head
let's
to
get out of
the
here.
transit station.
All right. So, whereas the other doors in the facility are open, the transit station is closed, and off to the right side you see a retinal scanner.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, it looks like we're not catching any train today.
All right. Well,
Is there
now
a,
let's just hold on a moment, fellas.
is there a terminal or any vents in this hallway?
Yeah, is there a terminal?
No, there is um the only thing out in this hall would be the wall-mounted device, the retinal scanner, on the wall of the transit
Does that
station.
have an interface of some kind that can be interfered with or interacted with?
No, it's simply just put your face up to it.
Hmm.
well, perhaps
Okay.
let's take a look around.
Yeah. Are there any vents? Anything like that?
No vents.
Okay.
Um,
Well, we're
Happy
locked up mighty tight in here, gentlemen.
Happy's gonna head back to the main room, and you said there's a shower, gymnasium, and what was the third?
Was it
Recreation room.
transit?
Go to the recreation room.
All right.
I'll follow Happy. Yeah, Flynn will keep close to Happy because he notices he's a big boy.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. Doc Leibowitz is a smart man. He'll follow the crowd. Safety in
Alright.
numbers.
So to the cardinal south of the cell sector's main floor um, is the recreation room. Folding chairs are strewn about, and the TV sets on both sides of the room are smashed. An air hockey and ping pong table are bolted into the floor, but the equipment appears to be missing. And along the wall are terminals long since corroded, except for one in the corner of the room.
Well, and I'll like slap Doc's shoulder. Well, Doc, looky there, a terminal for you. I don't know if it'll help.
Well, it's another one of those things. We didn't have much electronics on the range, but I really, I did take to that kind of thing when I came across it. So, yeah, sure. I'll have a go at this, boys. And I'll go over to the terminal and fire it up. And
Alright.
what's on it?
So logging into the computer, you're provided with the following options. Pipfall, high score, 1,742. Code Cram School, ace your next quiz. And insert recreational holotape.
Oh, I think this is just a bunch of junk, fellas.
And while Doc's fiddling around on the computer, I'll be searching the room, like underneath tables and around and for anything of use.
Make me a perception check. That's a D10.
A D10? Okay, on my perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just
And,
got to roll under your perception on a D10.
I do not.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't. You fail to see anything of use.
Well, I'll take a look around as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help him out with that and let him re-roll it?
I recommend somebody else rolls, and Happy will be
yeah,
looking
you
around
can-
frantically and be like,
You can
"Well,
each
come
roll for
on, guys,
perception.
let's
Okay.
turn this place over. We need to find something that's gonna help us get out of
Ooh,
here."
that's a good roll.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
So-
I have a perception of 5.
Flynn, you notice behind one of the corroded computers is a box of mentats.
Ooh, I'll pocket that. I won't tell anyone.
Okay.
Used to sell these on the slide, you know.
He has a history.
In
What?
Wyoming?
The doctor is so smart he doesn't need mentats, I believe.
Yeah, I don't. They would literally have no effect on me.
Yeah. Well, looking at a bunch of empty hands and shrugging shoulders, well, I guess we go check the gymnasium next.
I reckon we do.
Let's
Might
be off.
more your
So-
style.
You know,
You exit
fellas,
the-
I refuse to believe that we're trapped in here. There's got to be some way out. If this place
Well-
is falling apart enough like this, there's got to be some way to game the systems here. Get us into that transit station and maybe back home to wherever that is.
Mm.
All right.
So we've got the gymnasium and what else left?
Gymnasium,
Showers.
showers, and transit station.
Mm.
The
And you're
transit-
making your way to the gymnasium, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So exiting the recreation room from the south of the cell sector's main floor, you head west to the gymnasium. The room is lined with rows of gym equipment such as weight pulleys, bars, inclines, and cardio machinery. There's no loose equipment. Everything is bolted to the floor. And you notice a door to the north side of the room, and an illuminated sign above it reveals that this room connects to the showers.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, that's great.
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you notice one of the ellipticals in the room has a broken shell that, once pulled back, reveals a bottle of buff out.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Looks like someone stashed some meds in here, fellas. Hope you don't mind, but I think I might keep an eye on this. Save it for a medical emergency.
You just hear Flynn. He sniffs. What kind?
Buff out by the looks of it.
All right. Someone was juicing.
Well, I mean, if used responsibly, it can be a great addition to your workout routine. It is Voltec approved.
It does indeed have pharmaceutical value. That is correct, but I think it's best applied by a doctor's hands. So I'm gonna hold on to it. Don't worry, fellas. I'm a teetotaler, so you don't have to worry about me. My mama didn't raise me to drink, do chems, anything like that.
Trust me, Doc. Flynn puts his hand on his chest. One learned man to another I would never use, but our muscular companion here looks like a real Buffy boy, doesn't he? And he chuckles to himself at the joke.
Well, actually, Happy's gonna look and like check these machines. He's gonna be like shaking and like checking these things, see if there's any broken parts or pieces that will fall or come off of the machines.
So the equipment is very secure. It is a prison after all, so they didn't want any prisoners running amok or grabbing something that could be used as a weapon. Everything's bolted to the floor secure. Everything's made of pretty heavy steel.
Well, it'd be nice if we could find something other than some old medicine.
Is there any vents or anything in this room?
There's an air conditioning duct, but
can
a very small one.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. My Discord was freaking out for a second, and I thought I was gonna have to reset it, but I think it's good now.
Nice.
So you said there's a small AC unit?
Yeah, there's a small duct that pushes out like cool air, but there's no like large vent.
Is it on? Is it working? Is it off?
It is. It's a nice cool breeze in the room.
Yeah, I guess Happy will just again be pressing on with ambition to the.
Flynn, real quick, he wants to
yeah,
look in the chute, just because I found Mentats randomly and he found Buff out. I want to see if someone's stashed.
You're like all the stash spots.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to prison before, so you know.
You can put drugs in there.
Yeah, he knows all the spots.
The air duct is fastened to the ceiling pretty tight. It doesn't look like anyone's tampered with the screws.
Fair enough. I didn't know it was on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. My mistake.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm ready to head to the showers.
To the showers, boys.
So you take a north door which connects to a hallway which connects to the showers. The room is dank, puddles of water scattered across the floor, and the showers are dripping as if they've been recently in use. Small insects crawl around the room, but no one is in the showers. You do see some bloodstains that line the floor, however.
Are they dry or?
Yeah, is it fresh blood?
You wanna make a doctor check?
Oh, I can make a doctor check.
I'll do it with advantage since it's a tag skill.
Okay, cool. What does advantage work? Just I get a roll twice?
Yeah.
It's
like D&D.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. All right,
Ooh.
so
Nice, right on.
Yeah, I would have passed either of those, but yeah, I'll take the 8. Oh, is that within my critical? No, my critical is 5.
So you determine that the blood is only a couple hours old, as the gelation process appears to have just started.
Well, looks like some kind of tussle happened in here somewhat recently, fellas.
I'd like to look around the shower room while he's examining the blood.
Okay. Make a perception.
I make it.
Is yours 5? I think you have
Yes,
to be.
it-
Oh, okay.
It's at or below.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, Flynn, you see a message crudely drawn onto the detention mirror, and it says "Remove for surprise." Smiley face. And on the floor, leaning against the wall, is a shiny copperhead.
Hey, Happy, come over here real quick.
What's on your mind?
You see this message right here? And I point the message out, and then I point at the copperhead to him. Do you want to try it?
Do you suppose it's safe?
Well, probably. There's a smiley face on it.
What's a copperhead?
It's a small coin printed in Arizona.
Sure.
Is it pre-war or post-war?
Post-war.
Oh, okay. So it's a post-war currency.
Yes.
I'm gonna pocket that as I walk up and find the rest of the crew.
Can
You
I
notice that the screws on the detention mirror are loose.
Okay. Can my fingers get to them? Can I maybe wiggle them out?
No, but your copperhead can.
Ah, yes, this penny. I'll grab the penny and try to screw these out.
Oh, you had the penny already. Excuse me. I didn't grab it then.
Yeah, you could try to use the penny, or you could try to what was it? I don't remember what his name was, but the cloud flew or one flew over the cuckoo's nest when he picks up the machine and throws it out the window.
Oh yeah,
Use
yeah.
your strength to tear it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab the penny and unscrew the screws and pull the mirror off.
All right.
You mind if I hold on to that when you're done with it, Happy?
This coin?
Yeah, never seen something like it before. Might have how you say it, anthropological value for me.
Sure.
And learn a lot about a culture from their coins, Happy. He says as you're unscrewing it.
So, behind the detention mirror, in a small chiseled out hole, is a rolled up cat's paw magazine.
Oh.
I'll open up this magazine. Is there anything that
It
falls
is
out
a
of it?
pornographic magazine.
Is there anything in the
Nice,
pages?
Happy.
Happy is distinctly not looking at the pictures and just shaking it for something inside the pages.
Oh yeah, as you like leafing through it, like Flynn's like trying to stop you when he sees like ladies with big cans and stuff. He's like, hold it up, Happy.
Would you two quit it? We're not at a general store, all right? We're trying to bust out of here. And I'll slap the magazine into Flynn's chest. Here, have it. And I'll rummage around behind the magazine. Is there anything else in this nook?
There is nothing else in the nook.
Well, darn, fellas.
I'm wanting to, I guess, break. It's a prison mirror. Does it look like I can break the glass in the mirror?
It is not made of glass. It's made of a sort of reflective metal, as the glass could be used as an improvised weapon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to improvise a weapon. And I'm like, dude, I'm in prison.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me do that.
Yeah, like literally the worst place in a post-apocalyptic society to try to do that.
To find weapons. Okay. Well, I'll stand up from the nook and shrug my shoulders. Well, some mentats and a buff out and a hoochie magazine. I don't know.
I reckon.
How-
Yeah, I reckon
how
that
we're gonna
ain't
use
gonna
that
help
to
us
get
get
outta
into
here.
that transit station. Yeah.
I'm no regular MacGyver, but I think we're shit out of luck.
What's a
Did you
MacGyver?
say, when we came from the gymnasium to the showers, it was just connected, right? There wasn't another hallway we went through.
The showers in the gym connect, but not the other rooms together.
Okay. If I open this cat spa, is there anything of note? Is there like a famous like pre-war celebrity, or is there like a big, you know what I mean, like centerfold on someone?
Sure, there's a centerfold. But aside from that, nothing of retentional value.
Okay. No, by chance, like famous scientist,
Yeah, I was.
titillating.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. That
No,
would have
that's good.
been. Yeah.
I'm looking at the pages for information, quote unquote. Happy's gonna, as I guess we're walking back through the hallway to the main room. Did we search inside this main complex here?
Well, there's
You mean
that
all the
bunch down
cells?
there, and I'm gonna point down at
What's the middle room called? The middle room.
It's like the common area. I don't know.
Yeah.
The cell block.
Have we searched the common area yet? We searched
No,
the
I
cells.
don't think anyone has.
We searched
Yeah.
the gym. We searched the showers.
Yeah, I was just rifling through the cells.
You got those fellas down there, and I
let's
pointed
start-
the protectrons that are dead at the kind of central bottom area of the tiered prison cell block.
Maybe I can makeshift a weapon off one of the broken protectrons. Well, we saw there was. I have an idea. We saw the retinal scanner. Perhaps there's, I don't know, a dead guard, or maybe just the remnants of their head, preferably, that we could use. I don't know. It's a shot in the dark.
It's a peculiar situation, Happy, because you would think that there wouldn't be any remains, and yet that blood in the shower is not 1 day old.
Well, do you suppose there was a prison break that we just, I just woke up. I don't remember much about how I got here.
Happy, I think you might be getting onto something. What if... Now, hear me out, fellas. I'm gonna say a name. And if that name sounds familiar to you, I think I might have an idea of what's going on. Does the name... Does the name Victor Presper mean anything to you folks?
I'm sorry. Come
Yeah.
again?
Victor Presper. When I say that name, does it sound familiar?
Yeah, I
Can't
get
say I
some mighty
recall.
unpleasant feelings about that. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
Yeah, I think I've heard that name too. Am I supposed to know that, Overseer? Am I supposed to remember that they were talking about this Victor Presper guy?
You recall your dream, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
What you
cool.
thought was a dream, you recall. it.
Yeah, but it's become clear to me now that maybe that whole sequence was something that actually happened. Boys, what if that's Victor Presper's blood in there? I know it sounds strange, I know it's weird, but what if Victor Presper is the one that is the reason there's blood in there, and is the reason that we can't get into the transit station and or something?
But
And what if when this place sent its robotic servants out to find him, it came across us, and it's clearly not doing so hot, and he kind of motions at the whole state of the prison, and he says, and through some glitch in their programming, we were selected as this Victor Presper type and brought back here.
Yeah, I don't remember too much from the day I wound up in here, but you know, isn't this place pretty pre-war? I don't think that could be Victor's blood, unless his blood just magical or something.
Yeah, I don't know. They were able to do all kinds of magical stuff back before the war, so who knows? Who
Well,
knows?
there has to be something we're missing.
There has to be. I
Why
refuse
don't-
to believe
The,
that we're gonna
common
die in
area?
here, fellas.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and search this common area? I'll head back to the cells, see what I can find.
Sure.
All right. Flynn, I'm gonna go down and have a look at those robots if you would like to join me, and I'm gonna go down and have a look at the robots.
Sure. I
Alright.
want to look around while he's examining the robots and see. I know about the blast marks, but anything else, but in like this part.
Give me the deets on these robots.
Within the robots, you can find about 4 small energy cells, but the robots have been hollowed out. Their metal taken. It's beyond repair.
Someone was rooting around in these fellas, boys. Did a good rooting around by the looks of it.
You said it's hollow. Are they man size? Could we fit in it and kind of like Flintstones, pedal them up? Maybe fool the retinal scanner.
No, the retinal scanner wouldn't take robot.
Yeah,
size.
it would only scan something that's biologically human.
Do I see anything in this part of the prison?
Aside from the trash protectrons and the doors leading to different parts of the place, you don't see much. There is,
Alright.
of course, the large central spire with cameras and monitors displaying messages.
I'm gonna do something, and I'm not gonna tell anybody about it. I'm just gonna get up from the robots and go do it. I'm gonna go up to the retinal scanner and let it scan my eye.
All right. And as you do that, a voice will come out from it saying, "Welcome, Victor Presper, Prisoner 10," and the door slides open.
I'll turn around and go.
Well,
"Son
check
of
it
a
out, fellas.
bitch."
I'm gonna.
While
roll-
we're here, you guys might want to start calling me Victor Presper. I joke.
I will find to no avail in the prison cells, and I'll come walking back. I can't see jack shit back there.
Yeah, that's like
oh.
almost like a critical failure.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'll run. I'll quickly, because I don't know. This place is giving me the creeps. I'll hurriedly get over to where the dock is, kind of looking back once more to see if I notice anything in the cells or the common area or anything, something. If anything kind of jumps at me.
It appears that you've seen everything there is to see.
Great.
Yeah, and Happy will join up. Color me pink. Looks like you're Victor. Was it Perez? You said
Presper, Victor Presper.
Presper.
I reckon that's a name we should be holding on to, fellas.
I won't forget it, because I'll make a note of it.
Right.
So what's the transit station like?
So, as you walk down the hallway to the transit station, the first thing you see is a damaged Protectron currently being attended to by iBots. Oil's leaking from the unit, and it's just muttering its default programming, "Please stand by." And sitting on tracks in a large tunnel is a small transit platform.
All right, I'm gonna come to a stop because I'm power gaming and assuming that I'm leading here because I was the one to open the door. And I'm gonna come to a stop, and I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna be like, "Looks like that's our ticket out of here, boys."
I agree, my learned friend. I whisper back, and how well lit is this area?
It's pretty well lit.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Is there? You said there's a transit, like the train, right, or the platform where the
it's like a
train would connect.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
there's a
it's like
dying
a
Protectron and a couple of iBots, one iBot, several iBots.
It is like a motorized platform, correct? It's not like a hand
yeah.
cart.
It's like a elevator, but like it moves forward.
Okay, I got you. All right, cool.
The iBots. There's two iBots. They're currently like working at repairs for the Protectron, seeing what they can salvage. In terms
And
of
is there anything else in this room? I kind of want to look around, like benches or anything, like kind of like a waiting room almost.
yeah, there's a waiting area with benches, but there doesn't appear to be anything in sight that would be of use.
Do the iBots react to his presence at all?
The iBots definitely see you guys, but don't react.
Okay. All right, I'm still whispering, but I'm like kind of not shielding myself from the iBot's line of sight or anything like that, but I'm going to be like, "Fellas, ready to get out of here?" And I'm going to like motion with my head over towards the platform.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Suppose the two you can sneak past those robots.
I think they're busy. I don't think we need to sneak past them.
I concur.
So I'm just going to walk over there.
Yeah.
Cautiously.
On the platform's control panel is a single red button.
I'm going to wait till everyone's on board, and I'm going to look at everyone with like a this is your last chance to say don't do it.
And Flynn points behind you, says, "What the hell is that?" And then if Doc looks, he's going to press the button.
I do look and let him press the button. Yeah.
So the platform kind of like comes to life and starts moving. And as it makes its way down the long tunnel, you spot iBots maintaining circuit boxes and flying back and forth and slipping into flaps built into the wall.
Kind of like a Willy Wonka little moment.
Yeah.
It's a lot of iBots, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you feel the platform start to slow down, and in the distance, you see that you're closing in on what appears to be a station similar to the one you departed. And on the walkway is a robo-brain who watches you dock at the transit station. And as the platform comes to a stop, the robo-brain rolls up to you and goes, "Good morning, Prisoner 10. Due to an organized uprising by your fellow Cell Sector 3 inmates, access to Cell Sector 1 and 2 has been revoked until further notice. Furthermore, accessing the cafeteria is currently ill-advised due to the ongoing situation," and it begins to just start rolling away.
I ask it, exactly how big is this uprising?
Details are unclear to me at this time.
And I say, "Oh, you wound me, Mister." And I look at the RoboBrain to see if there's any identification. If there's not, I'm going to continue, Mister Brain or Mrs. Brain. I don't want to judge. All you brains are pretty as a pickle. And I'd like to try to deceive it in order to gain access to the other cell blocks. Maybe that'll help us get out faster if we can get through the other cell blocks or something.
So you want to roll a persuasion?
Persuasion or deception, trying to convince this thing that we weren't part of the uprising, because I know it considers us all Prisoner 10, and so I just want to try to convince it that a Prisoner 10 had nothing to do with what's going on. We're innocent. We shouldn't lose our privileges.
So as you say that, you don't even have to roll. The robot brain confirms, like, we know that you were not part of the uprising. Therefore, action will not be made against you. Warden
Well, I
sees
tried.
all.
I'm sure he does. As I walk away from the robot, I'll be like, fascist.
Well, let's take a look around to see what we can find.
Sounds like the cafeteria is the only place we can really go, right?
You walk down a door that leads into. It's a circular concourse with multiple elevators that lead to different areas of Van Buren. Um, the main facility hub is the area you're currently in, and it's guarded by protectrons, still in working condition, just wandering about, sputtering their normal defaults. Have a nice day, and please stand by, or um, just normal greetings. And each elevator is labeled by an illuminated sign on top, similar to the doors in the cell block. And staircases for each respective floor can be found next to their corresponding elevator in case of emergency.
What do the elevators lead to? What do the signs say?
You see the signs Cafeteria, Medical Ward, Code Learning Center, um, Work Center, Cleaning Center, Maintenance Center, Metro Station, and Security Hub.
I think metro station's where we want to go, boys. I say, pointing at that particular elevator tube.
Well. Are all the elevators working? Do they all seem to be going up and down, doing their duty?
They're all open and illuminated, yes.
I quickly say, well, Doc, I don't know where about Idaho, but up and out of Wyoming, it's pretty rough and tumble. Maybe we should check out the security wing and see if there's anything we can gather before we go out here defenseless in case one of these robots decides to go crazy.
Well, here's the thing, here's the thing, boys, is we're prisoner 10, right? I reckon they're not going to take too kindly to prisoner 10 poking around in the security wing.
Yeah, but there is apparently an uprising, so maybe this warden's not so infallible.
If anybody was here, we would have seen or heard from them already. It's pretty clear that this uprising was successful, at least in ousting the security guards, and I have to agree with Flynn in this regard. If we're going to go out into the waste, then we need to at least have some type of weapon or some water to bring with us.
I'm going to motion at the protectons, and I'm going to say, I think the security's still here, fellas. They just don't mind us right now.
Well,
but I reckon that might change if we try breaking into the security wing.
Well, we don't have to break in. If they tell us to, go away, we just go away.
Well, suppose we ask the brain what our security clearance is.
All right, well, if you put it that way, I suppose we could at least check it out. Worst case scenario, they say go away and we go away.
Yeah. See? Easy as pie.
If I get vaporized over this and you two jailbirds don't have a doctor, though, it's on you.
Ain't nobody gonna get vaporized, gelatinized, jellified, cremated. He just starts listing fancy sounding words, whether or not they're real, like gelatinized or anything like that. Trying to sound smart.
We'll all get in the elevator and we'll hit the security wing.
So as you enter the elevator, you see that there is a red key card slot rather than a control panel.
Well, that answers your question.
They don't want no one up there, looks like.
And when we walk out, I just want to look around and see if I can see a red key card or something just laying about, or maybe on a protectron or something.
Okay. You're rolling perception, I assume?
Yeah.
Question, Overseer.
I failed it.
Yeah, what's up?
You said there's stairs as well. What would be the floor above us, and what would be the floor below us?
So each elevator goes down a floor to different areas of the facility, and there's a stairwell that is accessible for most elevators. Like yeah, it just goes down to the floor below.
Which it would be. What does the elevator say? Is the floor below us?
Well, each of the elevators are a floor below. They're just different areas of the facility.
It's like a piece of pie.
Yeah, exactly.
They're separate wings. I understand.
Okay.
While Flynn's looking around, by the way, I'm gonna go over to the transit elevator, and I just want to make sure mainly that it also doesn't have a red key card thing, because if it does, that throws a monkey wrench in my plans a little bit.
The transit, the one you just departed?
No,
No, to the
excuse me.
metro.
The metro elevator.
The metro elevator does not have a key card. However, the control panel does have a red light that is illuminated on top of it.
Okay. Could I do something about that?
You can click the control panel. You're on the ground floor. It's a G, and the one below it is 1.
But I can't does the control panel like is the elevator out of service? Could I surmise that at all?
You can surmise that maybe it's inaccessible at this time. It does have an interface, so you can use computer science. However, it'll be a minus 75% to the roll.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's letting you roll.
Right.
Roll it and get that one.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well,
See, if you rolled that
so...
one, you know what would happen? The campaign would end.
No, it would not.
I know, it's
actually.
a joke.
So my computer science
I was actually counting on it.
Dude, that if it wasn't for that minus 75, I would have been able to do it. But yeah, dude, I can't do that shit.
Why don't we use the stairs? It's better for our health, right, Doc?
So I'll have to agree with Happy because I failed my perception check. I don't see any. Unfortunately, I don't see no red key cards.
So the stairwell next to the elevator is locked, and that will be a security roll with minus 75%.
Security roll. And I'll wiggle on the door jam a bit, get frustrated, and I guess I'll look around the room with a perception check for a 5.
I wish I'd rolled a 5.
You don't see any key cards or anything around. Maybe some litter, some empty Nuka-Cola bottles.
Okay. Well, we got to go to another area and find a key
I'm sorry,
card
empty Nuka-Cola cups because bottles are glass.
Yeah, and
I'll kind of as I'm going through finding all this trash, I'll just like pick it up and to inspect it, and then create an armful and put it in the closest receptacle.
Protectron sees you do this and says, "Thank you, prisoner 10."
Not a problem.
I ask a Protectron where I am allowed, where prisoner 10's allowed to be?
Sure. It'll scan you and goes, you are cleared for the cafeteria, medical ward, code learning center, work center, cleaning center, maintenance center. And it sounds like he would also say metro station, but at this time, that sentence kind of goes, it ends in an open sort of intonation.
Is there an elevator that's working, Mr. Protectron?
All elevators are functioning as normal.
Well, suppose we try going to, I don't know, the maintenance center.
Maybe the medical wing, too.
Hey, Protectron, tell us more about the cleaning center.
The cleaning center is where you can wash your clothes.
Well, I suppose we just start checking them off one by one. Probably ain't gonna be much in for us to find.
I'll say we do the maintenance center first, fellas. Maybe there's some way out of here and there.
Sure, yeah. Let's all get in the elevator and.
All right, maintenance center it is. I'm gonna punch
right.
it.
All right. The elevator closes and moves down a floor, and when you enter the maintenance center, you're approached by a Mr. Handy who will scan you and say, "Prisoner 10, present your work IDs or leave."
Oh, well, sorry there, boss. Looks like I left that in my cell. Excuse me. And I'm gonna turn and be like, I don't think we're supposed to be here right now, fellas.
Can it's asking for an ID?
Yeah.
I can describe the facility if you'd like. You're in the facility. You're just approached by Mr. Handy.
Okay. I want to, I suppose. I want to pop a mentat and try to convince this Mr. Handy that we're allowed to be down here. We got authorization from I want to like Mr. John Smith, and he just hasn't sent it through to the Mr. Handys yet. But he promised he's gonna like send his authorization down, and we're allowed to be down here. Can I do that?
Hmm.
Because a
I'll
mentat will
do-
give me plus 25% on social skill test.
Yeah. Is there an option D that allows perception, deception?
I'm gonna say no, only because the robot is tied to the prison security system and
Okay.
therefore knows everything
All right.
that it's
Fair
supposed to know. You could attempt to each one of you do a sneak check and sort of just kind of wander unsupervised without like getting hassled, I suppose.
Just become ungovernable and walk past it.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, do we want to?
I
So
got
I'll describe the
29,
facility to you guys
but-
because you're standing in the
Yeah,
you're
let's
standing in the
describe-
first room. So you see workbenches that line the first room, alongside Protectron recharging pods, and on the ceiling, you can see iBots flying back and forth in large transparent tubes that connect them to nearly every facility in Van Buren via flaps in the wall. And it just looks like a normal, like, maintenance work center.
Is there like a lot of tools on benches, or is this like a robot one?
Yeah,
all
there's
themselves?
tools scattered around on benches. There's also an adjacent room, but the door is slid closed and you can't parse exactly what that is or what.
Can I ask Mr. Handy what's in that room?
Sure. So he'll say that is the robot repair station. You're not allowed in there without a work ID.
Understood. Well, you have a fine day, Mr. Handy.
Mr. Handy, what might one apply for a work ID?
At the work center.
Thank you. Well, let us be going.
As we're like
Yeah.
headed back down, I'm like, hey, Happy, you know how you were talking about maybe needing something to, smash things with?
Yes.
You remember how it said that all that rigmarole went down in the cafeteria? Maybe you could find something in there, and maybe there's some poor fella in there who died with his work ID still on.
That's why we pay you the big bucks, huh, Doc? I kind of like jostle him on the shoulder, but I'm smaller than him.
Well, let's go check out the work center and maybe some of the other places first before we go looking for conflict.
Do we want to try the medical center? I think that might be
Sure.
a pretty smart place to stop first.
I bet you're fixing to find some more chems in there. Ah.
Yeah, you know me. I'm a learned man.
Yeah, where'd you get those mentats, anyways?
Oh, I got a condition, so the robots gave me some. Yeah.
What condition's that?
And I think for a second and I say, I got what they call rigor mortis. It's a serious affliction of the mind that affects the eyes.
It's very serious. I'm familiar with it.
Oh,
You're
are
about the
you?
strangest case of rigor mortis I've ever seen, but you know, I'm not one to speak over others.
Well, just bear in mind, sir.
I will say this though, Flynn, if I was your physician, I would severely doubt your self-diagnosis.
I'm an affable man. I do not take kindly to this hostility. And I like do a circle in front of the doc. I don't know why you are accusing me. Okay, up where I'm out of, Laramie, old Doc Johnson, real hell of a guy, taught me how to be a learned man like himself, and I'm just doing what he says. Okay.
All right, now listen, Flynn. I didn't mean no offense. I was just joshing you, is all. It's not my place to. It's not my place to tell a man who ain't one of my patients how to live his life.
Listen, Doc, I don't think this is the time for jokes.
And I say, well, I accept your humble apology upon myself. I did not take it as an assault on my body that is a temple.
If you two are done playing makeup, is it all right if we find a way to get the fuck out of here?
I do not agree with your choice of language, but I do agree with the sentiment of your words.
Well,
after you, my friend.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm
We're
just
heading
getting a
to
little
the
bit
medical
stressed
wing, right?
out. We can't seem to find nothing in these halls.
Don't worry. As the good book says, good things come to those who wait.
And we'll head to the medical wing.
Okay. So you return to the concourse, and I assume you take the elevator?
Yeah.
So the elevator closes and moves down a floor, and as you enter, you notice a lot. It's a lot smaller than you expected. There's a small waiting room staffed by a Mr. Handy, and down appears to be a hallway with about three rooms.
Is Mr. Handy's or Miss whatever they were called.
No, it's a Mr. Handy.
You don't like girl robots, huh?
I just forgot about that.
They're robots. Why do they need a gender? They're robots.
I don't remember what the girl medical
Miss
robots
Nanny.
were called. Yeah, it's Miss
Yeah.
Nanny.
Oh
I
my
forgot about
gosh. Yeah. So if no bots are gonna approach us, we'll just walk forward.
Yeah, I mean the Mr. Handy notices you, but doesn't really talk to you unless initiated.
Well,
Alright.
what do we see in this here? I know you said there were like 3 like patient rooms.
Yes. So as you walk down the hall, the first room will be one of the patient rooms, and you see that it has 2 state-of-the-art auto docks, accessible via a retinal scan. But there doesn't appear to be really much else. It appears everything that you can need is handled by the auto dock.
I see. And in the main room that's connected to the elevator, there's no cabinets or anything.
No, it's a little waiting center with like perhaps a trash can and some waiting chairs and little potted plants and Nice.
And are all
cooler of
3
water.
patient rooms just an auto dock?
So you walk down the hallway and you open the second door, and it's similar. It's 2 auto docks, but the third door is what appears to be a mortuary.
Oh. Is it? And it's a small room still.
It's, I would say, the size of the 2 patient wing rooms side by side. There's mortuary cabinets and, of course, the cadaver chair, the wheelchair.
And there's no like regular cabinets in here with like maybe like drugs or
Yeah,
something they use to like treat the bodies.
Yeah, there's regular cabinets.
And is there anything in them? I'd like to search them.
It appears to be empty, but I'll let you do a prospecting check if you'd like.
Sure. I'll roll the D100 and then let you know what my skill is.
All right.
Probably not that. It's definitely not that.
Yeah. So, there's no like bottled medicine or like stim packs lying around. The med kits on the wall appear to have like long been used.
Expired.
Pretty much
Yeah.
everything that prisoners might need would be handled by the auto dock.
Is there like an incinerator in here? Is there like a way they dispose of the bodies?
Yeah, there's a crematorium in the mortuary.
That rules that out.
But there is mortuary cabinets.
Yeah, I guess let's start looking in the mortuary cabinets.
All right.
I'm just like in disbelief. I'm like, boys, this is the biggest doctor's office I've ever seen.
That's a 3. That's a that's a pass.
Yeah. So, you pull out one of the mortuary cabinets, and on the skeleton of what appears to be a long dead human corrections officer is the red security hub keycard.
Oh.
Well,
Hell of a job there, Happy. Great job. And I like slap him on the back. Great job, man.
What you guys got back there?
You also find 10 or 6 salvageable 10mm rounds stashed in one of the cabinets, and what appears to be a small sack of 30 bottle caps.
Cool.
Bottle caps, huh?
Well, it appears I have found ourselves a key card.
Beautiful. Hey, Happy. Can I see that one of them bullets real quick? I just want to see what type of bullet it is, and I want to look at the lettering and see if it's like a full metal jacket bullet or.
And I'll look down and what was it, you said it was a 9mm bullet?
10mm.
They appear to be 10mm rounds.
Okay.
And you said how many of them? 5 of them?
6.
6. 10 mils.
Do we have pockets?
I hope so.
Yeah, you'll have like a little
Little
I want to say it's
jumpsuit
like
pocket things.
we got.
it's sort of like a little tool belt that's built into the jumpsuit. So.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's even cooler than pockets. Hell yeah.
Well, I suppose we can go to the security wing now.
Yeah, I reckon that's a mighty fine place for us to go.
Yeah.
kind of removes the need for my cafeteria idea too. Now that I think about it, good find, Happy.
Well,
Well,
figured
I'll
we're bound to
swing
find
back
something.
to the cafeteria. Maybe there's food there, you know, or I guess oil, since everything seems to be a robot.
Well, I don't think any food that's kept here fared much better than that medicine, friend.
You
Well-
telling me you never had the enjoyment of opening a fresh, and I say fresh, and I mean fresh, Sugarlands, all right?
I mean,
Let me
dep-
tell you, them pre-war folks knew how to eat. If you ever get a chance, eat one of them Salisbury steaks, you are in for a treat.
I'll
depend.
just have to take your word for it, friend. I gravitate towards food that reminds me of home, you know. Big
Oh, they don't
Horner
got steak where you're
steaks,
from?
mashed taters, things of that nature, you know?
Mm.
Stuff that my mama and her mama would grill up.
Well, I'm sure if we were pre-war, your mama and her mama would eat these Salisbury steaks too. Trust and believe.
I'm sure there's got to be something there we can take with us on the road. But let us check out the security wing and see if we can
Also, keep in
perhaps
mind, boys,
gain
we gotta
ourselves
get
some
ourselves
more.
on the road. That that metro elevator, it's not working.
Like I was saying, if we could access the security wing, perhaps we could give ourselves higher clearance.
Yeah, I was thinking something along those lines myself. After you, gentlemen.
And
I'm just following Happy.
yeah, we'll all go to the elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, and head to the security room.
Yeah, you enter the elevator and slot the red key card into the into the thing, and you move down a floor. As you enter, you notice it's a tiled black and white floor, a hallway with a door directly down, one on the right hand side. That's the first door that you'd come across, and then after that, one on the left hand side.
We'll go up to the first door, I guess.
Right. So you see, it's a small armory locked behind a metal door, a remnant of Van Buren's human staff. And on the side of the door is the red key card control panel that was on the elevator.
Oh, nice. And
How
just
fortuitous.
give a happy shrug and look at the guys and put the red key card in.
The door slides open, and you find racked three 10mm pistols, about 30 rounds of 10mm ammo, um, three riot sticks, and a blue key card that has the words cleaning center on it.
Mm. Gentlemen, I don't mean to brag, but I am a hell of a shot with one of these little pea shooters, and it, jokingly, 10 millimeters a massive round. Um, but I am incredibly deadly with one of these weapons of war.
Well, that's encouraging to hear, because to be honest with you boys, I hate using these things.
I love them. I love how they function. That's why I was asking you what type of bullet you got, Happy.
Yes, you
Oh,
seem
if
to
it
be
said FMJ on it, or GHP.
They appear to be standard munitions, but it does appear that you have a proficiency with the weapons. So by all means. And
Thank
you,
you kindly.
overseer, you said there's 3 guns.
Yeah, there's three guns, 30 rounds, so you could probably divide that to 10 per person if everyone's taking a weapon, and three riot sticks. Oh, and the blue key card.
And blue key card. Okay. Hold
Yes,
on.
I'll take a riot stick and a gun. I'm more than happy to take more than 10 rounds.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't too happy with your small gun skill, because I am actually
What's
pretty good.
what's the magazine size for a 10mm pistol?
It's 10.
Good question. Let me check that.
I
Really
got
quick.
it. I'll pull it up for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, can we
Yeah, no
can we like expend bullets like as we want from the clip, or is it like clip rules, or like I don't know.
So there's
is
a
12 for the 10 mil.
12.
yeah. So you can expend 12 bullets, and then after that you'll have to spend an action to reload in combat, or if
Okay.
it's out of
Yeah, we
combat, you
got
can just reload.
10 mils are a range of 20 hexes, which is about 100 feet. It is 5 AP for single shot, 6 for targeted, and it does 2d4 plus 4 damage, which for Happy probably does more damage clubbing people with the rights.
No, definitely. Yeah. So I'll take a pistol, and I'll take 6 of the bullets, and I'll put them into the clip to make a full clip of 12, and then I'll give 4 of my bullets over to I'm sorry, I forgot your name again already.
Flynn.
Flynn.
What's the AP cost for it?
5 for a single
5.
shot, 6 for
Damn.
targeted.
Damn.
And
Alright.
let's
Looks like I'm
see.
doing targeted shots.
Remember, there's a penalty for doing targeted shots.
Police baton, very nice, and the blue key card. Okay. But don't suppose the security guards were hiding any meds in their lockers, would you, Flynn?
Sure, I'll take a look. Maybe I've been around some prisons. I know the tricks these guards do.
I'll
I
do some.
naturally crit that roll.
Nice.
Alright, well,
I'll do some
Oh,
air
hell yeah.
quotations and say confiscated goods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do find a trunk
Contraband.
of contraband. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And within it is 2 canisters of jet and
Oh.
and let's see. We'll do 3 stim packs, homemade.
Three stems and 2 shots of jet.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right. Well, I know, and I'll point at the good doctor here. Don't like to partake in medicinal creations of man, but Happy, this can be real useful in a pinch. But be warned, it'll hook you real quick.
I don't know. I've used buff out once or twice when I was younger, but that
You
jet
don't
stuff,
have to worry.
I don't go anywhere near it.
So,
It's a good habit to have nowadays,
But
Happy.
I guarantee you can find somebody on the waste who'd pay a pretty penny for that.
oh, that's the problem. Is this stuff's so common? It ain't worth nothing. Don't ask how I know that, but basically, I'm just kind of telling you about it. When you use jet, you get +2 action points. So I'm gonna give it to you as like a in case of emergency.
Okay, I'm telling you, Flynn. I know what this stuff can do to a man.
Trust me, I know. But would you rather take a hit of that and destroy some goofy Protectron, or would you rather it gelatinize our doctor companion over here?
Now, I wouldn't ask my new friend Happy, to compromise his health on my behalf. It would go against my Hippocratic code.
You too, thanks. But I will give one of the jet uses to Happy, and if he doesn't want to use it, then he can always give it back to me. But it's just,
I'd prefer one of
an
those.
emergency thing.
I prefer one of them stim packs there, in case I,
Yeah, you said we got 3 homemade
got
stim
injured.
packs, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I give each of the gentlemen a stim pack, a homemade one. A homemade stim pack is it heals 1d6 plus 6.
1d6 plus 6
Instantly.
And do these each weigh 1?
That again, he doesn't put in the weight. I think you have to go to the encumbrance.
Chems
If there's
what
no
the
weight,
other
I'm
part.
good with waving it. I mean, it's a little injector. Shouldn't weigh that much.
Yeah.
How much
pistol
is
and
the,
baton.
How much
weight?
is the pistol?
I think that was 3, if I recall. 3 carry capacity.
Pistol weighs. I think it's 3. It's 3, and then it requires a minimum strength of 3 to fire with no penalty.
And the baton's what, 1?
Baton is 3.
3?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's a club. It's a weighted
and
club.
The baton does 1d6 plus melee damage, and it has a knockback special ability, which means for every 5 points of damage you deal with it, you push people back a hex, and you can do non-lethal damage, which causes it to deal energy damage. which I think he meant
Like
fatigue damage.
fatigue. Yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh.
it says the red scare. It says incurs 10 fatigue on target.
How
choose
how
to,
much AP does it cost to swing while you're looking at it?
4
Four.
for single, 4 for targeted, because you can't target. I don't think you can target with melee weapons.
Yeah,
And then the
you
10 mil
can.
pistol, yeah, it does weigh 3, which
You can target.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much. And there overseer, is there any like uniforms, security uniforms about?
No. That was most likely removed when the prison went full automation.
Fair enough. Well, we have this blue card. I don't know
I was
which
just about to mention that.
wing it goes
Now,
to.
Flynn, you said you've been to prison before, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. What system were you in? I know they got that California Republic out west. Was it with them?
I grumble at the mention of the NCR. But
Well, listen, man, I'm not trying to dig up your past, but the reason I ask is I was wondering if, like, how do those cleaning centers work? Why would we have a security? Why would they have a key card there? They take stuff out of cleaning centers sometimes. You ever have one of those at a prison you stayed in, wherever that was?
yeah, and the NCR one, they had a big timey one where they did all of this. They had clean supplies come in and out, and I heard of some brave guys up from Arizona. They tried getting out inside one of the wagons that they pull out with all the clothes in it. It didn't end well for them because they were giggling like a bunch of schoolgirls, and they hung them the next day. But I think this place might be kind of the
Jesus.
same.
Well, what do you say we just do the same thing but be all quiet, like don't get caught?
Do you think these robots might have that X-ray vision?
I don't think it works that way.
I am between us learned men. If you're okay with it, I'm okay with it.
I
That's
say
my
we go to the
second
cleaning
opinion.
center next, fellas.
Sure. Does there happen to be a blue chip center in the elevator at all? Like
Real
where the red
quick
button
before
goes?
we go, you said there was 2 doors, right, in this hall?
Oh yeah, there's a second
Yeah.
place we should look at. Yeah.
Could we
let's
check that
let's-
second door?
Let's go head back there.
Yeah. So that second door is on the left-hand side of the hallway. It'll lead to the surveillance and control room. There's a lot of like servers and computer terminals in there, but there's one that looks like the main computer terminal, which is that would be in the center of the room.
Suppose that's our ticket out of here.
Well, let me have a crack at it. Maybe we can see. Could I use computer science on it?
Approaching the terminal, you see there's no keyboard.
Oh.
There does appear to be I guess you could say, a slot that you could plug something into.
Suppose this blue card works here.
Yeah, let's give it a go. I'm gonna plug the blue card into it.
It's a circular little tube-like slot. The card
okay.
won't fit.
Is there
Square peg, round
does our
hole.
Pit Boy have that USB port?
It does.
I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna pop mine out and plug it in.
All right. Yeah. So this terminal interfaces with the prison boy. It doesn't have a keyboard in case, just like you guys are, prisoners wander into the security hub thinking they can escape. You slot it in, and on your Pip-Boy interfaces, it says "Welcome, Prisoner 10," and the following options is unlock metro station access,
Okay.
and access access surveillance feed, and then the options for that is cell sector 1, cell sector 2, and cell sector 3.
All right, so I'm gonna unlock metro
There-
station access.
There's also another option, print work IDs.
Oh.
Huh.
So as you click the option to unlock metro station access, the thing churns out an error. Override command 16 delta.
Well, try
Okay, of
try
course.
try printing us some work IDs.
Yeah,
maybe
let's get some work IDs
Maybe
going.
that'll work.
I don't feel like peeping on what's going on in the cell blocks, fellas. I feel like all that's behind us. What we need to worry about is finding some way into the metro.
Well, if you don't
real
want to
quick,
watch,
I'm mighty curious. Let's see what's going on in Area 1.
yeah, we
I
should
have a
we should
feeling
definitely watch
Lucy
Be my
surveillance.
lives in
guest.
prison.
Be my guest, and I'm gonna pop cell block 1 on the feed.
In cell block 1, you see what appears to be 2 women prisoners in their cells. One of them appears to be reading, the other appears to be throwing a sort of makeshift ball at the wall and catching it.
Can
Is
they
this
hear
live?
me? Can they hear me? Hello? Hello?
They can hear you, it's just surveillance feed.
Is
I
this
know,
live?
Finn's an idiot. I'm just.
This is a live feed, yes.
Looks like we're not alone here, boys.
Are there
Flynn sighs when they can't hear him. He's like, it's been so long.
are the cells still locked, or do you suppose?
I reckon they're still locked.
Or maybe there's a way we could fix that.
I reckon there maybe is. Sure would be a shame leaving them here.
Well,
Yeah,
check the other
Especially the
two.
brunette.
Check the other 2 floors.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
on
do cell block 2.
You're changing to cell block 2?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You change to cell block 2 and the security surveillance monitors light up. You see that in the recreation room for cell sector 2 appears to be a super mutant and a man without a shirt arm wrestling.
I don't think that's going to go well for that smaller gentleman there.
What's that big fella doing? What's his deal? Never seen one of them before. He's some kind of mutant? Y'all
never
ever see
seen a
something like
super
that?
mutant? You never seen a super mutant like that?
Can't say I have. Reckon we just didn't have them out Idaho way.
Yeah, be happy you didn't. They're
Once or-
nasty.
Once or twice, but yeah, I'm not fixing to fight them.
Big, mean, ugly, stupid.
And-
Most of them are stupid. Some of them talk like you, Doc.
Well, let's be kind with our words. What's on the 3rd cell?
Well, that was us.
Yeah, that was us.
Well, I mean,
I suppose maybe we were being followed, huh? Maybe this is a test.
while we're here, we might as well look, and then we'll make some IDs and get on out of here.
All right.
So
well,
you switch over to the cell sector 3 monitors and you see that the protectrons that were on the floor are being scooped up by iBots with a net.
That's something you don't see every day.
must be an automated system they have running here.
Very well.
Everything gets recycled. Must be how this place has kept going for so long. Kept talking about the United States up there. That's what this place used to be called back before the Great War. I reckon these computers have been running a long time.
I wonder how long we were asleep.
That's a fascinating question.
On the feeds, does it by chance display date and time?
No, but your Pip-Boys do.
Oh.
It is currently October 18, 22:53.
Okay, so it's like we didn't jump ahead in time, presumably.
No.
That sound yeah.
Maybe like
that's the same year it was during our last memory.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least we're not Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, we couldn't
You
have
guys
been
ever
out too
read
long.
that book?
Can't say I have.
It's all right.
But let's
All right. Well, I guess we want to maybe.
Sorry, I'm back.
Is there security patrolling the other cell blocks?
Yeah, protectrons,
Ah,
like
shit.
they
Jesus.
were in 3.
Yeah. Except for these ones are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Just make sure you put your guns. You gotta hide them. That stick too.
That's a
Man,
good
this is gonna
suggestion.
haunt me, boys. But listen, it looks like these folks are doing all right in here for now. What if we left them and came back later?
Well, we don't
Once we're a little more prepared to take on these robots and whatnot.
have a way of letting them out as of
I
yet.
mean, I reckon
so.
that to be completely forthcoming, my friend, I reckon that red security key card might be able to pop those doors to the cell blocks open for us.
Oh well, I guess we do.
Yeah, if we wanted to do something like that, but look, they got security up in there. We don't have a lot of ammunition, boys. I'm not a good shot myself. I'm practically useless with a gun, so you guys only got 2 of them for all intents and purposes. Let's see if we can't find a way out.
Gonna have to agree with you there.
Through the cleaning level. And then, once we got a little more, we've maybe found someone who can help us out, we can come back. We can get those other people out of there. Maybe shut this place down for good, make sure it doesn't happen to someone else,
All right,
Yeah.
but let's get those work IDs and see if we can find ourselves.
All right,
some
I'll
more
print
supplies.
the work IDs, and I'll hold them up. And before I hand them over, I'll say, cleaning area first, fellas. I got a good feeling about that place.
All right, let's go check it out.
If you insist,
And I'm gonna lead the way.
Doctor.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead the way to the cleaning area. So I'm gonna punch the elevator. We're gonna shoot back up. And I mean, there's nothing new happening upstairs, is there?
No, it's the regular concourse. With
Okay,
the protectrons
cool.
walking around.
Cool. So I'm gonna head to the cleaning area level.
All right. As you enter the cleaning center, you notice there's about 3 rows of washing machines and dryers, and a closet in the back appears to have been ransacked. There's a door that's barely on the hinges and broken apart, wood lying on the floor.
Is there any-
No other doors.
Been torn down.
No other doors. Yeah, the door has been torn down. It's barely on a hinge, and there's just like pieces of wood lying on the floor.
I'm gonna move on back to the closet, and I'm gonna perceive.
I'm gonna perceive.
Perceive.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
You ain't perceiving nothing.
Jesus Christ.
That's a
it's awful.
critical fail. Yeah.
Oh my God, fuck.
I'll tap Doc. Doc, your eyes are closed.
Happy's gonna try be looking in all the washing machines.
Okay. So atop some of the washers, you see about 4 boxes of Abraxo cleaner. You see some Chemtech lying all around, about 10. Scrap wood. You can probably salvage about 4 pieces of scrap wood from the door that was kicked apart. Within the washers, you find about 5 textiles. A travel pack leans against one of the walls. And in the closet, you see a nice pair of rubber boots.
Is does anybody want these boots? And I'll look inside. What size are they?
12 men's.
Oh, well, I don't suppose they'd fit your feet, Flynn.
He
Prob-
grumbles.
Probably best I put them on, and I'll slip on the size 12s. And yes,
You got it, Buffy boy.
Definitely
that's,
add that to your inventory because rubber boots can help if we're
Yeah,
operating
useful.
under Fallout rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had salvage wood. You said textiles.
Nothing else in the closet. I guess I have no
There's that
idea what's in
travel
the fucking
pack.
closet. Yeah.
Yeah, what's a travel pack?
I assume it adds encumbrance.
It adds about, I think, 20 carry weight to your overall carry
Oh,
weight.
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
if someone wants to pick that up.
I'm the
If Happy
camel
doesn't
for
want
now.
it, I'd like to take it because I can't carry shit.
Yeah, if you need it, if like you're running into problems, I have a 31 carry capacity, but I assumed I'd
I
be
think I have a.
the mule.
I think I have a 15.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
definitely
why don't
take it.
why don't you take it?
Yeah,
You're
definitely take it.
you're gonna take it, but you're
Yeah,
gonna take
'cause
it
the,
with the
taking-
salvage wood and with the textiles. How about that?
If you want me
Well,
to.
fellas, we're in quite a conundrum because we have a key card for this level and nothing to put it into.
Well,
Yeah,
what have we looked into the room that the door smashed down leads into?
I didn't see anything back there.
It appears to be just a normal walk-in closet with what used to be cleaning supplies, but that's been taken.
Okay. And there was nothing else in the room, no other doors or vents or anything?
Nope.
Can I make a perception check, or can I just look around the floor and see if I notice like wheel tracks leading somewhere?
Sure.
Maybe there's like a dumbwaiter or something, you know? I do roll
Ooh, that's
under
good.
my perception.
For wheel tracks, you see maybe the laundry baskets that are on the right side of the room. Definitely, there's a lot of wheel tracks on the floor from the robots carrying in and out the laundry and workers coming in to wash their clothes.
But there's no, they don't.
But
It,
yeah, there
just coming in,
doesn't
right?
appear to be like anything inside of them aside from. I'll say let's do 5 more textiles. That's pretty fair.
Sure, so how many textiles on wood in total?
It's 9.
And
4 from me.
10, yeah, it's like 9 or 10 textiles and 4 wood.
Total, you found 10 textiles, yeah, and there's
Okay,
4
10.
pieces of scrap wood.
You got
Alright,
those.
I've got that written down in a text document.
Thank you. And then I grabbed. You said 10 Chemtex.
Yeah.
And 4 Brexos.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Doc, I hate to say it, but the cleaning room seems to be just a bunch of supplies and some salvage parts.
Yeah, I'm disappointed myself. I say we move on over to the workstation, see what's there, and then hope and pray that there's something in the cafeteria that can get us out of there if the workstation doesn't pan out. Because, boys, I'm getting a little discouraged right now. I'm going to be honest with you.
I chuckle as we go back to the elevator and I say, well, Doc, I clap my hands a little bit. Looks like that was a red bass, as they say between us learned men.
Red Bass, can't say I've heard that one
Well,
before, Flynn.
Man,
No.
boys, I'm hoping there's some Blamco mac and cheese waiting for me in that cafeteria. But let's go check out the workstation
Be honest with
first.
you, fellas, I just really want to feel the sun on my skin again, I think.
I just want a lady. He just says it.
Oh boy.
All right, so workstation, punch
Yeah,
it.
we've got the work IDs.
Right, so
printed.
entering back into the work center, the Mr. Handy walks up and scans your work IDs and goes, "Welcome, Victor Prespa," and just starts floating away.
Ah.
All right, let's have a look around, fellas.
Yes, find
So-
what you can and throw it in Flynn's backpack.
Well, no,
Alright.
I can't carry too much.
I'm gonna perceive. I'm gonna perceive the basic work area, and I'm gonna pass.
Okay. So
Because you said it's like an open work space,
Yeah.
right? Like a workshop. And
Yeah,
then in the
so-
rear, there's a secondary workspace behind a closed door, and that's like the robotics maintenance lab or whatever.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
There's also some Protectron recharging pods, which are some of them are occupied, some of them are not.
Okay, I got you. Cool.
So I guess sorry.
Does he see any cameras?
Yeah, every facility's had a camera. Yeah, everything. Warden sees all, as they say.
Is there any blind spots by chance with this camera?
No, there's one fixated in every corner of the room. And you could assume that the robots are also just walking cameras.
Mm-hmm. And there's no shadows?
Shadows?
Yeah, is there any dark places that I could maybe try to walk into and hide and start sneaking to try and get into that back room? Because the robot didn't want us going there. And
He didn't want us going
Yeah.
there without a work ID, but he said
Yeah.
if he had a work ID, we could go back there.
Yeah.
oh, I thought he
Yep.
said he
Yeah.
doesn't want us back there at all.
Yeah, we're allowed
Nah.
to be here now.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll search around the immediate area for just any supplies.
Yeah.
or things
Do
we
I
can
Yeah,
find
use.
anything good?
So, yeah, there's some really useful stuff here. In the corner of the room, you could find two rope.
Okay.
Scattered on some of the workbenches, you can find maybe about 3 duct tape rolls.
Okay. 2 rope, 3 duct tape rolls. Flynn, I'm throwing them in your backpack.
I'll
Two
hold on
duct
to
tape
it so
or-
he doesn't get overloaded.
2 rope, 3 duct tape rolls.
3 duct tape rolls. In the back of the room, sitting on top of a desk, is 2 Dean's Electronics magazines.
I'll take those. I'm gonna take those.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna be like some light reading, fellas. Hope you don't mind, and I'm gonna hold on to them.
Strewn about the floor is about maybe 6 pieces of scrap metal and 6 pieces of scrap wood.
Hey, Happy, I found more crafting supplies for you, my friend, and I'm gonna go up to the back door and scan my work ID.
You
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll follow the dog to the robot repair bay.
you got those? Did y'all mark all that loot down?
What was his last bit? It was how much wood and metal?
There's 10 wood, 6 metal, 4 metal.
Oh, I'm sorry. The robot repair facilities in the maintenance center. You guys are currently in the work center.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. But the
Oh,
the
okay.
room you're in still has all the things that you found.
Oh, okay, but there's nothing else there.
How much? How
Yeah.
much,
So, in the there's a smaller room in the back of the workshop room, and that's where workers kept track of their hours, as evidenced by a smashed punch time clock and overturned food ticket dispensary. Within it, stuck in the food ticket dispensary, you can find a screwdriver.
I'll take the screwdriver.
Are there any
And
more
there's
tickets?
there's a wall-mounted computer on the back of the wall, with the display message "Register here." And yes, there is food tickets. You could find about 5 scattered across the floor.
nice.
Okay.
I'll take the screwdriver, by the way, guys. So I'll add that.
Sure.
I've added it to my, my
5
character sheet.
5 food tickets.
Yeah,
Mark.
I picked them up.
Did you mark them down? Okay.
Yeah, I got like I said, I got this big text document. I'm writing all the
Okay. Cool.
all
Cool.
the communal stuff.
Yeah, and then everything that I'm just taking for myself, I'm putting on my character sheet.
So whoever had the bobby pins earlier with the screwdriver, you can now officially lockpick.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I had the bobby pin.
get
but
in
I
there,
don't know about the
Flynn.
Screwdriver.
Or
I
is
mean,
it,
You
I
can
am
actually
somewhat-
you can there is a lock on the food ticket dispensary.
that's security,
Oh.
right?
That is security.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we have anybody that's good at picking? I have
No.
18 in security. I did not
Just
tag
note
it.
that the screwdriver and bobby pins do have a limit.
Yeah.
I believe it's 3.
Yeah, I have a 21 in security.
You're our
But
guy,
it
Doc.
probably wouldn't occur to it probably wouldn't occur to me to try to lockpick it, to be honest with you guys.
Fair enough. Maybe your character can like learn on some chests that we find or some closets, but
Yeah.
this isn't the point to roleplay that. Well, I mean, we've just about searched everywhere here. I mean, we could go see the cafeteria, put those food tickets to good use.
Yeah, I
Pretty
reckon it
good.
might as well be as good a time as any, boys.
Are there any floors we're missing?
We got the maintenance wing with the robotics bay in it. We got the cafeteria, but I reckon we've been just about everywhere else. Come here, where'd you go?
We could check the maintenance wing out. Do you think the robots would ask us for clearance or identification of sorts?
Maybe, but we do have these work keys and we do have the key cards and...
Well, I mean, we might as well cover all our bases before we go making off. So let's head to the maintenance wing, and who knows, maybe we'll find some information about what went on here and who the hell Victor Perez is.
Presper.
Presper, I swear, I tell you, by the end of the night, I'm gonna get it.
Vicky P ain't nobody to remember, I'm imagining.
Sound like one nasty fella to me.
Guess we'll head
Maybe.
to the maintenance
But we
wing.
ain't hearing his side of the story, so who knows?
So you guys are headed to the maintenance center?
Yeah. We've just for clarity's sake, that's the only place we haven't gone to inside the cafeteria.
Yeah. No, there's also the code learning center.
Oh, code learning.
And
Oh, there's the learning center too. I forgot about that one.
And
Yeah, the library probably.
and what else?
so you guys have been to you guys have been everywhere but the cafeteria and code learning center.
Okay, so it's code learning center. Okay, cool. We can check that place out.
You guys want to take a tenner?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to take
like
a 10-minute break? Sure.
bathroom break and
Of course.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay,
Cool,
so
cool,
meet
cool.
at...
Well, whenever
You
we're
wanna
back.
do
I
just
don't know what
make
time.
Even meet at
I'm gonna be here.
You wanna do a
meet at 9, 10. Yeah, 10 EST. That works with me. That's
I think
perfect.
it's 13
actually.
minutes.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Perfect.
I'll bring it back.
All right. I've returned.
All right,
I'm here.
I'm back.
I'm here. Dude, I'm so ready to get out of this prison, dude.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I hate it here, boys.
Sooner rather than later.
Doc, you wouldn't happen to be what do they call it? Claustrophobic?
You ask him in an
Well,
elevator.
I was brought up on the range, you know. I was brought up in the open mountain air of Idaho. I'm
Well,
not used to sterile environs such as this, you know.
I can understand that, and well, I might not be able to relate. Uh, just know that these walls are safe, and we'll be all right. We'll see open sky in no time. I can guarantee you that.
You mentioned you were raised on a ranch. What? Telling me you're a cowboy that don't shoot guns to one?
Yeah, I was always taking more to books and things of that nature, and you know, doctor took a liking to me, raised me up as his apprentice. I learned things pretty fast, and I guess I never really had much reason to shoot a gun. Unless it was for fun, and you know, I was always more of someone who read for recreation. So I never really got around to shooting guns much. Don't get me wrong, my pappy, he taught me how to do it, but after that I never took much to him.
Yeah, well, I shot a little bit. All vault personnel are required to do small arms training, but I excelled with the baton here, and I'll pull it up and whip it around a couple times, real cool, like, and then slide it back
We
in
got
my trousers where it's hidden.
we got a
They had
bona
me
fide
on
vault
security
dweller.
detail most times. Is where I the job that I appreciated the most.
Looks like we got ourselves a bona fide vault dweller walking among us, Flynn.
Well, how
Guilty
about
as
that?
charged.
Can't
Which
say I've ever met one of them.
what vault you out of?
Thought all those places were empty.
Well, I believe it is now, or well, I don't rightfully know. Uh, I was from Vault 23. They sent me out to acquire a water chip, replace the one that had gone faulty. Uh, Trouble is when I returned, nobody was there to answer, and the door wouldn't open. Uh, I hope they're okay. I wasn't able to acquire a water chip. I'm still hoping I can maybe find one of them and well, maybe figure out what happened down there in Vault 23.
What state? What state was Vault 23 in?
I believe the overseer said it's the one that we're in, which I don't know. I don't know which one that is right now.
Well,
I've been wandering around the wastes about a year or so, I'd say. Um, I guess I've gotten up to speed with the locals. Um, but I have to admit it's quite a rough place to abide. So, Doc, if you don't mind, as much supplies as we can muster will definitely help us on our way.
Well, you don't have to tell me that. I'm quite skilled in the arts of survivalism, as folks say. I was always handy with tools around the ranch, so I I can always help us along with that as well.
That's
and he's
mighty
back.
kind of you, Doc.
I am back. Yes, sir. We're all good to go?
But you
Yeah,
know what?
we've just been
Enough
chatting.
of this dilly dallying, boys. I say we get on to that the cafeteria, grab us some grub, maybe figure out some way we can get out of here.
Yeah, I say let's go.
Yeah, well, Flynn, weren't you saying you were fixing for some of that cram?
The Salisbury steak. Although now I'm
Ah, the
thinking of a Salisbury
Salisbury.
steak in
We'll see.
Cell Block 1.
We'll,
I'll tell you what, boys. You guys
bing.
have fun with that, and when we get out of here, I'm gonna cook you guys a real ranchero's meal.
Well, I'd appreciate that, Doc.
Ranchero, huh?
Yeah, While we're out there, boys, keep your eyes out for some eggs, and I'll get you fixed up good.
And yeah,
So you guys are going to
we'll head
the
to the
cafeteria or
Yeah,
maintenance center?
Cafeteria.
cafeteria.
Right on. All right.
Oh wait, and there was the code learning thing too.
And code learning
Oh
in the
shit!
maintenance
I
center.
keep forgetting about the learning
Sorry,
center.
we can
Let's
still
go to the
those.
cafeteria first.
We'll go to the cafeteria and we'll go to those later.
Yeah, we've been going on to we've been talking about the cafeteria this whole time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
say we go to the
Just making
cafeteria.
it's
sure
exciting.
the
There's something supposed to be
cafeteria is
there.
not gonna. It's just out of. Never mind. I don't want a meta game.
All right. So cafeteria. You punch the first floor button on the elevator, and as you arrive, there's a red and white tiled hallway, and blocking the entrance to the cafeteria doors itself in this hallway are overturned vending machines that once lined the halls.
I got you.
And at the end of the hall, you notice what appears to be a garbage chute, and a lone inmate, stands in the hall looking through the door windows. His jumpsuit has a big letter 3 on the back of it. Doesn't spot you quite yet, but he's peering through those doors with vested interest.
I didn't think there were other people here, boys?
I didn't think there were anyone else from our cell block, but we knew there was other people here.
It appears to be
Yeah, I guess that's
an
true.
inmate.
Flynn, you're a real silver-tongued devil type. What say you go up and talk to that fella?
Sure. And what I do is one second. I the, is there It's just a lone inmate standing behind two doors, looking through a window in the doors, and there's vending machines in front
Yeah,
of
I
him.
mean,
Yeah, he's kind of peering over the vending
he's the
machine.
only one we can see, but I mean, presumably there could be other
Well,
people in there behind him.
It's a straight hallway. It's a straight hallway. You
There's
only
no door.
see there's double doors that are blocked by the vending machines that
And
this
he's behind the
inmate-
doors, and I
and
just
he's
see his
behind the
face,
doors.
right?
Yeah, he's looking through the doors into the cafeteria with vested interest. So much interest, in fact, that he didn't hear the elevator come down and open.
Is he armed
Oh,
at all?
so
Is he armed?
He appears to not be armed.
And what I do is I'll draw my gun and I'll put it behind, like, and kind of like sneak, like walk softly, and I call out to him in a whisper, like, "Hey, partner."
Um, and that definitely catches his attention, and he uh looks at you guys with sort of like semi surprise and approaches you slowly and goes, "Hey man, this place is under siege. It's not safe to be here right now."
Siege is a big word. What's going on?
Oh yeah. Uh Jax and his guys uh organized some kind of revolt against the prison. We've been trapped in here for some months now, and well, I guess everyone was just tired of slaving at the work center all day for meager food tickets.
I'm
Is
gonna
his
join the
uniform
conversation
different
at this
than
point.
ours?
Sorry?
Is his uniform different than ours?
It's a similar to your guys, but instead of a 10, he has a 3 on his back. He is prisoner 3.
Prisoner 3, okay. I didn't know if the
Hey,
3 was a cell block thing or something.
howdy there, partner. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, I suppose.
Okay, my name's Doc. You can call me Doc. Um,
You can call me
so
Larry.
Larry, nice to meet you. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Larry. Now, how many people are in here, would you say?
Let's see, there's Jax, Kyle, what's that fella's name? Uh, let's just do prisoner numbers, I suppose. One, two, three. No, I'm 3. Well, then that would be 4, 6, 7, 8. I would say, I would say about 9.
There's a 9, huh? And we already know who prisoner 10 is, and I look back at the rest of the crew, and I say, Larry, how long have you been here?
Uh, you lose track of time. We don't have much sunlight to track the time, but I want to say feels like maybe a month, maybe a year.
Where are
I
Hey,
you
really.
Larry.
from, Larry?
Oh, I'm from Arizona.
Oh, I knew you was an Arizona boy. You got that look about your face. Let me ask you a question, Larry. You like those guys in there? That Jax fella?
Oh no, I I didn't participate because I'd like to get out with good behavior. You see.
Uh-huh. And what'd you come in here for? What'd they get you for?
Well, I really couldn't say, but I suppose I don't mind it too
I say,
much.
hey,
I didn't mind it too much. I guess there was food, there was shelter. You couldn't ask for more on the waste. But now there's a problem. There's some crazy people in there between me and my food.
and Larry, any of them got guns?
Oh no, no guns, but they did make themselves some weapons out of metal and broomsticks from the work and cleaning centers.
And there's 9 people in there, and then just yours truly out here?
Yes, I
Uh-huh.
didn't participate. I was in the Code Learning Center when the raid went down.
I see. Larry, let me ask you a question. Are you just afraid of telling us why you were put in here? Why these robots come and arrest you?
Arrest me? I wasn't arrested. I kind of made my way here on my own.
So just making clear, you snuck in the prison.
You could say that. I got to a certain point in the perimeter and was scooped up.
All right. Larry, and I start whispering to him. Is he Doc over there? Doc.
Yeah.
Underneath that affable, lovable rancher persona is actually a serial killer. And I sniff. And you see Happy right there. Happy used to be one of them college professor types. You ever been to the Hub out in NCR?
I've heard of it, but never made.
Yeah, well, Happy ain't too much of a professor and type now. More of a rough and tumble super mutant, you could say.
He
Now,
don't look
I'm
like
not
no.
gonna call him a super mutant, but you could say it. Now, Larry, I'm just curious if me and mine, which is the Right and Honorable Doc, don't catch him not calling him Right and Honorable, and Happy, the not so happy super mutant, were to go out there and get in a fight, could we count on you to back us up if we provided you with a weapon?
Well, with a weapon, certainly. Uh, but without one, no.
Hey, Larry, have no fear. My name is George. You can call me Jorge. All right. And
Mr. Jorge.
I'll tuck my gun in the back of my tool belt where he can't see me, and I'll reach into the backpack and I'll hand him a riot stick, and I'll say, Larry, we are with you 100%, but I need you to lead the charge. Can you do that for me?
Well, now hold up a second. Who we rushing in and fighting?
We ain't rushing in and fighting nobody.
Well, that's
Happy.
Max in there and his crew. I never really fit in, so uh, I
We're
stayed
going
away.
after we're going after some other prisoners. This is a very fluid situation we found ourselves in. Larry, I'm not much for guns myself. Um, would you like mine?
Well, that would
Cough.
certainly be that would certainly be welcome.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna give him my gun.
All right.
Yeah, and it's all 10 rounds that I picked up are like in the magazine too. So it's all my gun and all my ammunition.
Okay.
And you took 10, and Happy took 6, and then used the 6 he had. So that left 14 for me.
Can you remind me the damage that a 10 millimeter does? I think it's like a 2d4.
2d4 plus 4.
2, or yeah, plus 4.
And you said how many rounds?
It's got 10 rounds in it, so it's 10 out of 12 is the magazine amount.
10 out of 12. All right, perfect. So Larry gracefully grabs the gun and says, I wouldn't, if you don't mind, since you're such a you know, adverse and killing Mr. High and Honorable Doc and Mr. Mutant. Uh, I'm not very good at fighting or talking, and matter of fact, they almost tore me apart when I tried to grab a bite. You see, during the raid, they got flashed by one of them iBots. Kind of went stir crazy. Do you think maybe someone more, what's the word I'm looking for, versed in uh, diplomacy can talk to Jax?
I reckon Jorge could do that. Maybe Jorge, would you want to talk to Jax, prisoner to prisoner?
And I sigh, just the And I'll push up, and I want to peek into the room and see what are they doing.
So you see, there is a clear ringleader. He has a 5 on his uniform. He's prisoner 5. The others are kind of like raiding the place. Flipped over tables, kind of hiding, ducking. They look very paranoid. You see that they have um, somehow managed to blow up the flaps on the wall where iBots usually come out of. So that's sealed and tight. Um, and the only thing between them and the rest of the place is the vending machine barricade that Larry's put up.
All right, and there's no terrain in between this door and them, like not a ton of tables.
There's a few tables that are bolted to the floor. Um, it's a inside is a red and white tiled floor with some you know kitchen supplies in the back room and appliances.
But nothing else in the room that I can perceive. I don't see any of them having like homemade explosives, do I?
You don't see explosives, but they are definitely clutching what appears to be spears made out of broomsticks and metal.
Hmm. And there's 9 of them or 8.
There appears to be 8.
Yeah, because Larry is the 9th one.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, and just double checking. All right. Charisma just lets me have followers, so it doesn't give them an actual bonus like it does in New Vegas.
I'm gonna lean over while Flynn's deciding what to do. I'm gonna lean over to the doctor and whisper, "Weren't we fixing to try to get out of this place? I'm not trying to get mixed up with any of the other inmates."
Sometimes, my friend, the only way out is through.
Hey, Larry, before I
And
go in here
besides,
to,
and besides, Happy, it's the right thing to do. This Larry fella doesn't deserve to be caught up in the business he's caught up in. It's only the right thing to do for us to help him out of it. Kind of
Larry,
makes
before
up
I
for
go
us
in
to leaving
there,
those poor folks in those cell blocks up there.
before I go in there and arbitrate, well, you said you were in the code room, the learning faculty, and would you say there is a lot of books up there left over, or they kind of all fall into bits and pieces?
Um, well, it's a bit dusty and prone to tearing, but you could find some books up there, yeah.
All right.
If it's a good place to earn food tickets if you're not working.
Well, Larry, tell you what, you come in here with me, side by side. I got 5 food tickets. I'll give you 2 of
You mean it?
them. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Well, I hope you don't die, but sure, I'll come with you.
All right. And as we walk in through the doors, I'm like a step behind Larry. I let him go first, even if he doesn't realize it.
Larry
Are the doors
removes.
openable?
Yeah, Larry removes the barricade
Okay.
vending machines, and kind of like mousily follows you guys in. He's like he's trembling.
Yeah, no, and I like put a reassuring hand on him and kind of push him forward.
Um, so you see cafeteria trays and litter are just scattered across the floor. If the tables weren't bolted to the floor, you reckon they'd probably be flipped over for cover. But instead, Jackson and his crew cower behind the fastened seats, and they're clutching their makeshift spears as you come in. And Jax is gonna step out of cover and go, "It's the New Bloods! You can't fool us, New Bloods! We see that fancy watch on your arm. Another screen for the warden to spy on us with. Leave now, or we'll tear those things off and beat you to death with them."
And I say, that's right. The warden did bring us in here, Mr. Jax, but here's where the warden's wrong. He didn't account for us thinking of our humanity, and we feel for you, and so we're here to help spring you.
Spring us? How do you reckon to do that?
And I tell him there's a metro station, and I say metro very slowly, and I say basically that means that's a fancy word for train. They got trains coming in and out of here, and these doohickeys on our wrist allow us to get in and out through the train. Now, we reckon when we get access to the trains, something might happen. So we're trying to band all the prisoners together for that big spring because there's strength in numbers. You hear me?
Roll me deception.
All right, and it is a tag skill for me. Still not great at it, but
I think we're gonna deceive these guys though. If it's tag.
no, I failed that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
got a 49 in the skill, but or 39, but
It's tag though, so you get to roll again, right?
I don't think that's how
no,
it works.
yeah, I'd say Larry's very paranoid. Um, yeah, he hears the deception in your words, and his demeanor changes to like seriously pissed off. And I guess at this point,
Roll
he'll just say
sequence.
he'll say, "Yeah, I don't believe a damn word you say." And we can roll sequence.
Yeah.
Sequence is just a perception check, right?
If I remember correctly, it's normal
Agility.
D20. No, for
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sequence is
right. It was a D20, and I wanted to make it a D10.
it's a D20 minus your sequence modifier, which is on your character sheet.
Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to make it a
Okay,
D10
so
so
I
I
got
got
a
a
4.
sequence modifier. I got a 3.
Oh, and let me get poor Larry in here. There you go.
Oh,
I love
nice.
how they all
He
have
even
the
had his own.
unarmed pose when they pick it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love these tokens. They're sick.
Oh, thank you. I just
Yeah.
went into the game and just screenshot a bunch of NPCs that I
Yeah.
customized.
Yeah, it's badass. Oh,
All
nice.
right.
I can even move my guy around. Cool.
I'm gonna add Doc. What's your sequence?
It's gonna be my sequence modifier is 1, so I rolled a 5, so that would
So
be a
6.
4, right? Oh no, it's a
Oh, it's
6.
-1.
Okay. No, it's
Is it
plus
+1 or
1.
-1? Okay, then
It's
yeah, that'd
plus
be a
1.
6.
You can
And
type in
Um,
+1 if you like.
yeah,
You can type
yeah,
+1 and stuff.
yeah. I knew
ha
that, but I
Happy,
just didn't know how.
what's your sequence with your modifier?
3.
3.
3.
3. Okay. Um, yours is 3 as well, Flynn.
Yeah.
All right, now let me start rolling mine. So Jack gets a fat 1.
Oh, dude, I don't have any weapons on me. It just occurred to me that I have 0 weapons on me, dude.
You didn't take a riot stick?
No.
Well, you can punch, Doc.
That's true. I hope if Larry dies, then I'll take his weapon from him.
Yeah.
But Doc isn't a fighting type.
Yeah, well, the wasteland is.
You're gonna have to find something to do in battle. Keep yourself occupied while we'll consistently get caught up in fights. Wasteland's known to change a man.
That's so
There we
true,
are.
dude. That's so true. You're so right. Oh damn, dude, these guys are gonna come at us.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
8 guys.
Yeah, dude, these guys are really gonna come after us. They're gonna descend upon us.
All right. So initiative's all set up. Prisoner 6 is gonna take the first action. Let's see.
It's 1 AP technically per hex, right?
Yeah.
Each hex is 5 feet. So.
Let's see.
The buff out would be nice.
Okay, so the prisoner 16 misses. Prisoner 4 is gonna and is also gonna miss.
Nice.
Larry's got a good ol' 10 mil.
Larry. Trusty Larry.
Come on, Larry. Make me proud. Sweet, sweet Larry.
Oops. Sorry, I'm just working on something real quick. There we go. Oh, Larry critically hits.
Yeah,
Nice,
Larry.
dude.
Uh,
I was manifesting that actually, like spiritually. I was like,
This is
Let's
the
take
start
this.
of a beloved NPC.
Yeah, this is how it
Let's
begins.
take it to the critical table. So that is a
There's no going back now, Larry.
2 times damage and knockdown.
Nice.
yo, oh, kill this guy, Larry.
2d4 plus 4.
Drop his ass,
Oh yeah, he's gonna
Larry.
kill
Should
this
kill
dude
this
if it's
guy on
times 2
average.
damage. You need 8.
So that's 18 damage, and he absolutely
Done.
obliterates the prisoner in front of him.
Oh, dude, does he like? Is it the old Fallout like 1 and 2, the
Nice,
classics,
dude.
where he
So yeah,
gets
he
shoots
goes.
and like a
He's
whole
like,
chunk explodes out of the guy?
Yeah.
He goes.
Ah!
His
And he
body
falls
goes
down.
limp and he ghosts across to the bench.
Where's what I'm looking for? Oh, here it is. There we are.
Nice.
So Larry just obliterates him and is so surprised at the fact that he did that. He just kind of looks at the gun in his hand and goes, "What the hell?"
What have I done? There's no going back now, Larry. You're in deep.
So that'll take prisoner 9's action points. All right, Doc, you're up. Doc Leibowitz is he connected?
I don't know.
I think the Discord might have crashed. Let's give him a moment. There he is.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
No problem. It's
Dude, my
your turn.
Discord acts weird sometimes. Yeah, let me get back on roll 20 because I had to close out of that too.
Oh, okay.
Don't know what happened there. Yeah, if I ever like drop out for a couple seconds, it's because I guess my computer just makes me do that periodically. So sorry in advance.
No problem.
All right, cool. All right, dude. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Dude, see, I don't have any weapons, so I kind of screwed myself over a little bit here.
If you
And my
want to,
strength isn't great.
I believe if you want to spend some action points, you can use an action to maybe retrieve one of the riot sticks that you guys packed away.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll grab one of those. I'll use an action
Yeah,
point
you
for
could.
that.
You could also
Which,
do unarmed attacks.
yeah.
Let me see. Actions and movements.
I would
Yeah, so
assume it
it's
would
4 AP to
be
pick up something.
okay. All right. Well, I'll take. I mean, I'm right next to the guy with the duffel bag, so I'm
Yeah.
imagining it as a duffel bag. By the way, and yeah. So I'll just grab. I'll grab a. I'll imagine that there's like a handle of a riot stick sticking out of it. So I'll grab that with my 4 action points,
Okay.
and then that'll be the end of my turn because I would only have 3 action points after that, which I can't use on anything. So, but I
All
do
right.
have a riot stick now, which is 4 action points to use and 1d6 plus strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d6
Okay.
plus
Cool.
melee damage.
1d6 plus. It's my melee damage bonus plus 1, and then AP cost 4. All right, cool. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Happy Samson is up next.
Yeah, I'm going to use. Let's see. It's 4 to swing, but +1 for bruiser, so 5 AP to swing my baton at the dude right in front of me. D100. Oh, that's a miss.
Ooh,
And
Is that
yes.
I do believe
that's a
that's oh no. It's a critical failure.
yeah, it's a critical fail.
So I'll roll a D100.
My margin's 96. Yep.
Or a D10, my bad. 3. You hit something else. You didn't hit what you were aiming for, but you nailed your nearest ally.
Oh no, Larry! Or the doctor.
So how much damage do I take?
I'll roll
Or how
full.
much there it is?
It's gonna be a D6. It's gonna be a lot. Someone's gonna get hurt here. Oh, I rolled
So it's
full
d6
Oh,
plus your
damage.
melee damage.
It's
What's
gonna
your melee
be
damage?
6 plus 2 plus 4, so 12.
Jesus, Larry.
Holy shit.
Or me. Who is it? Is it me or Larry?
It's Larry.
Okay.
I believe it was Larry.
Larry,
Hold
no!
on. I need to edit the hell.
I
So
didn't
how much
mean
total?
to. 12.
12.
I just like cock back to swing, and as I follow through to hit my opponent, I just pick Larry in the back of the head. Oh
Doesn't
no!
that blow him back too?
You're so close.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. You're right. Knockback.
Per
So
5, yeah,
1.
two hexes. He gets pushed.
Oh, 2 hexes. Okay. Holy shit.
And dealt 12
Larry's
damage.
toast, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I have something to do for my next action.
I have 4 AP, so I'm going to use that to do
I told you not to call him a mutant, Larry.
a kick. Yeah, use a kick. And are they holding weapons in front of me?
Yes.
I'm gonna target the arm holding the weapon.
Okay.
Here comes another.
82's a miss.
Oh,
And kick, and that's all my AP, and I'll end my turn.
all right, Flynn.
Well, I was assuming I wanted to say bullets. So I was gonna try using a riot stick to hit this guy, but then the good doctor took the last riot stick. So
Shoot.
I guess I'm just gonna shoot this
Shoot.
guy in front of me.
All right.
So I have a 55 in small guns, essentially.
Oh
that
my
don't hit.
god, dude, we're rolling
Oh,
terribly.
So bad,
But
dude.
not
if
a
this
crit
was
fail.
D&D, if this was D&D, it would be pretty good.
Second shot. That's a miss too.
All right.
All right, that's it for me. I have 1 AP left, so I'll get +1 to my AC.
It's alright, they're all gonna run up to us and make it easy for me to kill them.
I guess so. Larry's the only one who's killed anybody.
I know, and he's gonna die.
No,
Probably.
dude, don't worry. I'm gonna take care of Larry my next turn.
All right. Does anyone have on hand how much AP a spear is?
Yeah, I got you. A spear is right here. It is 4 for just attacking and 5 for targeted.
Okay. Okay, so that's a hit.
On whom?
That is a hit on Flynn.
Oh no, dude.
All right, spear does a D10 +3 plus melee damage.
That is 14 damage.
All right, it's half my health, just about. All right.
Okay. Now Larry is knocked back. I do believe that requires some AP to get back up. Just let me find out how much.
Poor Larry.
Dude, that was so fucked up to do Larry like that, dude. No, Larry doesn't deserve that. Don't worry, I'm gonna try to heal Larry on my turn.
Okay, so that's 4 AP to stand up. And how much AP to shoot
One.
the pistol?
It's
4.
4.
4. Okay, so then he'll target the this man right here, prisoner 9. Let's see. And that is a hit. Oh no, it's not. It's a miss. My mistake. Okay, so that's a miss. Prisoner 9. Oof, Larry. Okay, that's a critical hit on Larry.
Oh, dude,
Bye,
Larry's
Larry.
done for, bro. Dude, yeah, he's done. He's done. Like,
Yeah, he's dead.
it's literally mathematically impossible for him to survive this.
Yeah, because the spirit is a D10 plus 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is a 14 hit on Larry, and unfortunately, um, fortunately,
Well, the
Larry
spear
is
doesn't have knockback, so.
Overseer's like, you're
yeah.
not getting an embassy, buddy, yet. I'm
Is,
marking him off as soon as I can.
Oh shit! Yeah,
So
this is insane.
essentially, what just happened was Larry was knocked back with the riot stick, and while he was down, got back up and was immediately stabbed through the heart with a spear. And he'll just
And
kind of
died.
like clutch
He
his
is one
chest.
hex to the right, though, I
Oh
will
yeah,
say.
sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, other way.
My food ticket.
Oh here.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's where he was.
Yeah, so Larry will kind of clutch his chest and go, "Ah!" And he's gone. He's just dead. I'm trying to find. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find a setting here in Roll20 that'll allow me to remove profile pictures, so I have more space to edit tokens without moving them around.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that
It's
audio video?
Yeah, it's audio, video.
Player avatar. Here we go.
Yeah.
Names only. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Um, Prisoner 7 is up. He's going to take a swing at Happy Samson here. And he's going to critically hit.
All right.
Man, the rolls are pretty opposite today.
This is
Let's
gonna be
roll
a
the.
TPK.
Nah,
Yeah.
dude, we're gonna be okay. We can always run away too.
It's an 11. That's not bad. That's only 1.5 times the damage.
If we run away, we've given them a gun and a nightstick, by the way.
Nah, I'm gonna get the gun. Don't worry.
That is 12 damage in total for Happy Samson.
Ouch, 12.
And
Mm.
he does have former AP, so he's gonna swing again and miss.
Okay.
Now, prisoner 1, prisoner 2, and Jax are kind of hanging back because they feel their boys got the situation going down, and they're kind of just cheering on, like, get him, boys. Is there any actions I can do for these guys here? They'll expend their action points just kind of picking cups and trays off the floor and throwing them at you, trying to catch you off guard. And that brings us back to Happy. Or
Come
no,
on, Happy.
that brings us back to Doc. It
All right,
definitely
cool.
breaks.
Is there a penalty for moving through occupied space?
I do believe there is opportunity attacks. Yeah.
No. So like, if I'm moving through Happy's spot here, do I take like a penalty for doing that?
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna open up an opportunity attack and move 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 2.
Let's see if that opportunity lands, and that is a miss. Misses the opportunity, and you're
All
free to
right,
do what you please.
all right. I'm gonna pick up the gun.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. That's literally all my action points.
All right, and
All right.
that is 2 rounds expended from Larry, so you have 8 in there out of 12.
And it's 2d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AP cost of 3, 4,
4.
and then magazine 8 out of 12. Cool.
And that's that. Yeah. Now it's back to Happy.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the dude in
Happy
front of
dude,
me.
you gotta, yeah, kick this guy's
And
ass.
that will hit. A 3.
Pretend he's Larry.
Yo, dude, a
Plus
3 is good as fuck.
melee.
That might be a crit for you. Oh no. You just hit and then you rolled 3
Three is
damage.
5
Never mind. Sorry.
is 9 damage. And I will also try to kick at them.
Ooh,
A crit
Jesus,
fail.
dude. Critical failure.
um, a kick shouldn't be too bad, but let's see. Okay, well, since it was a kick, the critical failure I rolled doesn't apply to you, so good luck on your part.
Okay.
So now it'll be back to Flynn.
Just the 9 damage then.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and shoot the guy in front of me twice, I suppose.
All right,
First shot. There's a hit.
nice.
That exactly a hit.
Yeah. And I roll 6 damage total.
Okay,
Oh no, I
nice.
didn't. Hold on, I messed up the roll. All right, 9 damage total.
All right,
And then the second shot is a hit. And for 8, which is more than 16.
Yeah, dude, that you double
and
tapped his ass.
yeah, that kills him.
All right, and then I end my turn with 1 AP, so I have a AC of 9. Or yeah, 9.
Or it goes up, right? As you get more, whatever. Yeah, it's 9. All right, cool.
So then that is now prisoner 2. Now that you've killed the one in front of you, prisoner 2 is gonna move in to intercept now. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. And hold on, I'll move this to the
Move it
map layer.
to the map layer exactly. Yeah.
I'll move this one to the map layer, and Larry as well. Poor Larry.
R.I.P. Larry, dude. R.I.P. Larry.
Rest in
miss you.
power.
We'll miss you always, Larry.
That's he still has
My
one
first
more
follower dead.
hit. And that's a miss.
All right.
Jax is also gonna move in to take on Doc.
Oh shit, dude. You got the kingpin going after me.
Well, if you take him out, maybe they'll all stop.
Dude, that is a good point.
And that is
This-
also a miss from Jax.
Oh, dude, nice. That's the first time I've ever been attempted to be attacked this whole game.
And that is also a miss from Prisoner 8. Wow.
Nice, dude.
Prisoner 9 is still alive. Let's see. That is a hit.
Who's
And then
prisoner nine?
Spears 1d100, 1d10 plus 3
10
plus.
plus 3 plus melee damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they're on the map layer, they just straight up aren't in the turn order anymore.
Oh, that's actually really useful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The turn order only applies to NPC stuff. So
I didn't even catch that. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. So sending them to the map layer should take them out of the turn order.
Doc, you take 11 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Doc starts hollering. An attempt on my life.
Damn. All right.
Prisoner 7 is going to attempt to hit Happy with 2 spear swings. That's a miss. And that's a hit for 12 damage.
Oh, we're dying.
Prisoner 1 is going to, let's see. He's going to make 2 swings, one on Flynn and one on Happy.
Two swings after traveling all
Oh.
that distance.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
One swing. Let's do one swing on, let's do Flynn. Also, if you don't mind, Happy to edit your health on your token, so that
Oh yeah.
I can just keep track. That's a miss on Flynn. Back to Doc.
All right, dude. I'm gonna take a shot. Fuck, man. All right, I'm gonna take a shot at Jax,
All right.
and I have a penalty on that because of my good-natured trait. Yeah.
Because you're good natured.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a critical failure.
Okay.
So roll on the critical failure
Yeah.
table.
So knockdown. You slip and fall, and your AC becomes 0 on the ground. You already had a 0 AC, so that's fine. And you
No,
must
I have
spend AP to
3
get back
AC
up.
still.
And it's 4 AP to get back up for next turn, by the way.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, well, I'm on the ground. I should have a little. I bet I could. There's a little modifier token for that. Because you have a little status symbol token here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do perhaps this one?
Yeah. I was gonna do this one.
Oh, you can edit your token. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
Cool.
All right. Happy.
The dude in front of me had taken 9 damage, so I'm gonna try and kick him. 60 is gonna miss, I believe. Okay, now I'll just try and swing at him with my regular 92. That'll miss.
Oh. Is that no? That's not a critical. Okay.
No. Thankfully.
Flynn.
Well, I suppose I'll shoot the guy in front of me. And that's a miss. And I'll shoot him again. And that is a miss, but not a critical miss.
Okay. Back to prisoner 2. Prisoner 2 is going to swing twice. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Jax is going to take a swing at Doc. 2 swings at Doc. That's a miss. And that's a miss. Prisoner 8 is going to take 2 swings at Flynn. That's a That's a critical miss, so let's see. He hits his nearest ally, so D10 plus 3 plus strength, or plus melee. So
This could potentially one-shot the guy.
prisoner 2 takes 5 damage.
Ah, damn.
Prisoner 9 is going to make 2 swings on Doc. That is another critical miss. 4. Lesser weapon condition requires 1 successful repair roll to fix. Can be repaired in combat if unarmed. Reroll. So that was 4 to swing. Or did I do 2 swings or 1 swing? I forgot.
I think it was just the one.
The 1 swing. And then I do believe an action in combat is 4 AP, so I'll just attempt that repair roll. And that's... now his weapon is broken. So prisoner 9 is now unarmed, I believe. I'll make a note of that. Prisoner 7 will take 2 hits on Happy. That is a miss, and that is a hit. That is a hit for 6 damage on Happy.
Ooh,
Okay.
dude. Happy, I'm coming your way, bro. Don't worry.
Prisoner 1 is gonna once again take or attempt to do 2 swings at both Happy and Flynn. So that is a miss, and that is a miss. Okay. Back to Doc.
Okay. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna take that little condition modifier away from me. And I have 3 action points left, and I'm gonna use them to move here with the rest of the guys.
That is an opportunity attack from both
These 2.
Jax and
Yeah.
Prisoner 9.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is
So
a
I'll
miss.
move right. I'll move right
and-
here until we.
So they both miss. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so,
Nice. Excellent. All right.
yeah, you're
Cool.
good.
And that's the end of my turn. That's
Happy,
all my
you're up.
AP.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kick the guy in front of me. That will miss. I'm gonna try to swing at him with my stick. That will hit.
Nice.
2 plus 6 is 8 damage.
This guy right here?
Yeah, guy in front of me.
Andy gets knocked back 1.
Yep.
And I'll get
Because you
knocked
did.
back.
Yeah. You did at least 5.
Okay. Flynn.
I had already dealt 9 to him. He should be down.
Oh. Oh, he's dead? Okay.
Yep.
Gone and dusted. Map
All
layer.
right, I tell Happy this is a kind of emergency, and I take a hit of Jet. So I'll gain
Alright.
plus 2 AP, so that I have a total of 11 now.
Does it
and
cost AP to use an item?
Yeah, it costs 3 to use.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm back down to 8, but I'll be up to 11 after this. Is 11? Or it'll be 10. Sorry.
What's the addiction chance?
It's 50%, but I'll roll it after an hour.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the guy in front of me. I'm all jittery now.
Okay.
All right, hit
Oh, nice.
for 7,
Alright.
and I'll shoot him again, and that'll be a crit.
Oh, nice.
So I'll roll. Was it a D100 or D10?
You roll a D100 on the crit table, and because it's not targeted, you go for the torso.
Yeah, I go 58.
but I do believe that's probably a death. So let me just.
Shoot a
It's
different guy
definitely
with your
dead, but it'll
crit.
be another one of those. His whole torso explodes out. When he falls
Yeah.
over.
Ah!
Yeah.
I love that sound from Fallout
Yeah.
1 and 2. The, ah!
Right. And then I will end my turn with no extra AP, so I don't have any extra AC.
All right, so Jax, um, Jax is kind of Jax is probably gonna come over here. Um, I'm not finished with you, Doc. He's gonna move there. We're gonna do one swing on Doc. Which is a miss.
Nice.
Prisoner 8 is going to attempt to hit 2 hits on Flynn, which is a miss and a critical miss. Let's roll the critical failure. Weapon explodes. The weapon in your hand explodes and deals 10 damage. Okay, so um, obviously a broomstick can't explode, but let's say that it just like was shoddily put together and just like does the damage to him. You know,
It
Hey, that-
slips
Slips and
and
like
stabs
pierces
himself.
his arm or something.
Yeah, there,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
pierces
he
an
just-
artery.
He swings it down real hard, and it just bounces off the linoleum, hits himself in the nose, and like shatters on his face. You know.
There you go. Prisoner 9 is going to move in. One. Oh no, I do believe spears have 2 hex reaches, right?
They
Uh,
do, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. That's 2 hexes here, right? Yeah. So he'll try to spear Happy twice, and that will be a miss, and that'll be a hit. Um, oh shit, my bad. That's a hit for 6 damage.
Okay.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, Happy. I've got you. I've got you, dog.
Um, Prisoner 1 will take 2 hits at both Flynn and Doc.
All right.
For Flynn, that is a hit
Not good for me.
for 11 damage.
Oof.
He misses Doc.
All right.
11.
Yeah, 11.
All right.
I'm
And
gonna
then back to
use
Doc.
I'm gonna use my homemade stim pack on Happy. So that's three AP used up. And how much does a stim pack heal?
1d6 plus 6.
1d6 plus 6. Oh fuck. Well, you have 7 back at least.
Thank you, 7.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
you.
fire at Jax.
All right.
No, please don't. Please don't.
dude. What the fuck?
Wow. Okay. So, Doc, your 10 millimeter explodes
Oh God.
and deals 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's
no.
almost better to not roll.
Happy, you're up. Unless,
Okay.
was that all your AP, Doc?
Yep, sure was.
Okay.
Oh, the cluster.
I'm gonna attack Jax. That'll hit.
Nice.
Full damage for 12.
That hits him
Knock
back, two.
2.
Knock him back 2. And you said 12 damage?
Yep, 12 damage.
Nice.
And how much AP is it to use a stim pack?
3.
3.
3. Okay. I got the one on me. 6. plus 6. 3 plus 6 is 9 more. Go up to 18. I should have 1 AP left. So I guess I'll just... I don't know what's better. I'll just stay put, because yeah, doesn't my AC go up if I have an AP left over?
Yeah.
Something said that. So I'll take plus 1 AC and stay here. End my turn.
All right, Flynn.
All right, so I'll start shooting this guy for shot. That is a
Nice.
hit.
Nice. Is that a critical or no?
No, my critical is 7.
Oh, okay.
I do kill him.
Nice.
And then I'll take a shot at Jax because he's prone.
Yeah, finish him.
And I think I get a bonus to hit him, right?
1 second.
I think I might just be for melee.
No, it's I got.
Oh my god, we might squeak through this.
Yeah, I think we might. All right, let's not talk like that. Actually, I don't want to put shit like that out into the universe. You know.
I know if you go prone, you're
fail,
actually
10
easier to be
damage.
hit. It's weird. Going prone, right? Because he's prone because he got knocked down, right?
Right.
No, yeah.
Yeah, his AC is reduced to 1 if he had any.
No, they don't have a AC. They're wearing the same jumpsuit as you guys.
Okay.
And it don't matter.
It don't matter. Shoot
You're gonna
him.
kill him anyways if you hit him.
Yeah, you're gonna get him. Yeah,
Alright,
you're
I
gonna
hit.
get him.
So he's dead.
That's the
All
action
right.
economy.
Wait, Jax is dead?
Jax is
Yeah.
dead.
Jax is dead.
Yeah, because it's the +4. It kills him, so we don't even need to roll damage.
There we go. All right, prisoner 9. He's going to make. He's going to first move over 2. And he'll do. Wait, how much was that? Sorry.
Use
was
2,
2
so it would used up 2 AP.
Okay, so he's going to make 1 swing at Happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a miss.
Okay.
Prisoner 1 is going to take 2 swings at Doc and Flynn.
Alright,
Flynn
and,
is a miss, and Doc is a miss.
Yeah.
Back to Doc.
Thank God. Thank God, dude. All right, I'm just gonna fire an aimed shot at
well, your
the
gun
guy.
exploded.
Yeah, your gun
Oh
exploded.
shit!
Yeah.
That's right. I don't
You
have
have
a
no weapon.
fucking gun.
You have no
What
weapon.
the fuck?
You can use AP to grab maybe a spear off one of the bodies.
Or you can unarmed to punch.
God, just I don't want him to do it near
It's
me
3
because I
AP
know
to
he's gonna
jab and
crit
4 AP
and
to
stab
kick.
me.
I do have a baton.
Oh,
Or
there you
4
go.
AP for baton.
Yeah, what's it cost to switch weapons?
Let me see.
I would assume it's like 2 or 3.
To equip the weapon, it's 4 AP.
Oh Jesus, dude! Then that doesn't let me attack, but I will
use
at least
unarmed.
equip the baton. And I guess I'll add the rest to my AC.
Okay. Happy.
It's me. We got full HP and the 2 guys in front of me. We will swing with the baton. This dude's swinging the spear like wildfire. That's a miss, and we'll try to kick the weapon or weapon arm. 25, 36. That's close. Unarmed 25. Nope, miss.
Okay. Flynn?
Alright, I guess I'll just shoot the guy closest to me.
Yeah, shoot, kill them, please.
Would that be this one?
I missed. Whoops.
Oh,
Yeah,
crit.
and
Oh, nice.
no, Is that a
Oh,
crit? I put a
Yeah, crit 1.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it
one,
doesn't
right?
matter. It ignores the comma.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Crit
Yeah.
1.
I'll take
At
that.
least
I'll
I
take that
think so.
regardless.
96. Also, Doc disappeared.
Oh no, I
that was,
didn't. I
that was not
accidentally
a good roll.
moved myself. Yeah, sorry about that.
It was
um, how much damage?
um 10.
10. Okay, it's a nice even 6. All right, back to
What'd the
prisoner
crit
9.
do? What'd the crit do?
Oh, the crit. What did you roll?
A
For
96.
for 96, that would be 3 times the damage, so he's dead for sure.
Yes. Dude, just the
Alright.
vats going crazy with your 10 mil right now.
Yeah, how much
Yeah.
ammo do you have left in there?
That was my. I have 2 bullets left, so I have to reload now.
Oh, I gotta take over.
So prisoner 9 is gonna make a swing on both Happy and Doc.
You leave Doc alone. Your fight's with me.
Doc is a miss, and
God.
Happy is a miss.
Yes.
All right, dude.
Doc, back to
Happy,
you.
finish this, bro.
Baton Wars, go. Pop, pop, pop,
It's
pop,
it's
pop.
back to you, Doc, unless you're skipping a turn.
No, dude's got his baton ready.
No, dude. I have my baton out, I guess, so I'll swing at him.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it's come to this. I miss.
Good try. Good try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have how much AP do you have? It's 4 to swing.
I have 7, so
Okay.
I'll just use the rest of my
You could
AC.
jab, or you could you could chill.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Okay. We're gonna just go with the baton first. 85. The kick. Miss, miss.
All right, Flynn.
Uh, the guy who broke his spear. You said these are basically just knives duct taped to a broomstick.
They're scrap metal duct taped to broomsticks. Yeah.
Can I pick up the scrap metal and use it as a knife?
Sure. That would be an improvised object, which is um. Shit, I went to armor instead of melee. That would
So
be improvised object, 1d4 plus melee damage.
so if I duct tape an improvised object to a broomstick, it does a D10 plus 3 plus melee damage.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a makeshift spear.
Uh, well that sucks. Is a spear a two-handed weapon, or can I use it one-handed?
You can use it one-handed.
All right, then let's pick up a spear.
All right.
And I'm 2 hexes away. Can I swing at that guy in the middle?
You can, yeah.
Okay, so I pick up the spear, which is what, 4 or 3?
It's 4.
It's 4
Okay.
to equip a weapon.
And I'll swing at him. And 36 hits.
Nice.
Nice.
And it does 1d10 plus 4 for 10 damage.
Nice.
10 damage. Okay.
And that's all I can do because I have 11 AP. Pick up is 4. That leaves me with 7.
So prisoner 9, his weapon exploded. I believe his weapon is the one that exploded, right?
No, because the guy
No?
whose weapon exploded died.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's been
Yeah.
stabbing. This guy's been stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna once again he's gonna do a hit on he's gonna attempt to do a hit on Doc and kind of a retaliatory hit on Flynn. Let's see if those hit. That's a miss, and that is a miss. So
Get
back
him,
to
Doc.
All right, Doc.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Sorry, I zoned out. I'm gonna swing at him, dude. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but ooh,
Oh,
23.
He hits.
No, that
nice.
That
dude.
miss?
No, dude. No, my skill is 24. That
He
hits.
made it. He
That
made
hit.
it.
Wow.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Yes.
Let's go. Never give
That
up.
hits. So that's 1d6 plus 1.
Nice. That's
And I rolled a
damage, dude.
1.
4.
Oh, awesome.
We
All right,
take
here we
those
go.
here.
All
We're gonna
right.
swing with the baton.
Small victories.
Hoocha! We hit. All right, we got him. Oh,
Oh,
full
nice.
damage. 12. Clunk
Oh,
him.
nice. Okay.
Throw him on
All
top of
right.
Jax.
And that is that. Throw him on top of Jax, you said?
And I gotta. That's where I gotta call it for tonight. It's starting to get pretty late.
All right.
Ooh. Came down to the freaking wire.
Dude,
Yeah, that was
I
fucking
was
close,
I'm
boys.
like
That was fucking close, lads.
round
We gotta-
1. I just crack Larry for 12. Like, you kidding me?
Dude, I was missing